makes this the Fellstone Chronicles. I have to say that because I always forget which adventure we're on. I am Jonathan Albin, the Game Market Guru. I'm going to have the players introduce themselves here in a second for those of you that are watching the stream or will watch the stream in the future. And when you do, I want you to give your character's name, your class, your race, and your last in-character relationship.
Sure, you picked the one thing that I don't even
Come
know.
on, stop.
Hello, I'm Matt. I'm playing Glim, the rock gnome wizard. The last known relationship I have is... Well, I guess I'm in a good standing relationship with our other gnome in the party, seeing as how I've just dragged him out of shit.
Well.
My name's Travis.
I
And
know.
I'm playing Valer, and I'm a Dragonborn Paladin. And my last relationship is my current relationship with my lovely Snowlin, my ward and daughter, so to speak. That one.
I am Cody. I am playing Wraith Tennyson, a Scorn Warlock. My last relationship, I haven't had anything meaningful since I left the Underdark, but...
Everdark.
Everdark. But I did leave a childhood sweetheart back there, and I hope one day to redeem myself and be able to go back.
My name is Jeffrey, and I'm a half-orc barbarian. My character, he tends to just travel around a lot and did ever invest into love.
All right, fair enough. Do you have a name for this fellow yet?
I heard
Thrug.
for a second.
You heard Thrug? Thrug him.
I love it.
I'm Kevin. I play Bardova Flutesman. I'm a Scorn Bard. And the last touch of love that I had was a violinist named Lindsay. Lindsay, if you're watching this, I miss you.
Excellent.
Can I just throw a BP at him?
I'm Jacob. I play Landpip, the forest gnome wizard, and I don't have any relationships.
No relationships. And absolutely no relationship with this gnome over here. No, okay.
No.
At least a one-to-one relationship for the moment that he carried you over the threshold.
I greatly appreciate saving my life.
I was more or less saying a friendship relationship.
That-
Everyone else.
Hey,
construed
dude,
it.
I didn't say how. I didn't.
No.
Hey,
I appreciate that Thrugum,
I'm just here to help my buddy look
the
for some
Rook
bagpipes.
Barbarian is the only one that actually used the four-letter word love involved in this relationship. So that's awesome. For first time out the box, that's pretty good. Alrighty, so now we go to the part of this. Now we go to the part of this where we talk about our story so far. So who wants to be the brave one who's going to relate for Thrugum and for me as well to know what happened last week? Really glad you volunteered there, Matt. You did such a great job as Glim last time. Please feel free to continue your intrepid messaging of the beginnings of our story.
Happy to oblige. Hey. We came into a wonderful little town that had a little bit of a problem of a sewage runoff. We talked to a violinist. I believe that unfortunately our bard fell in love quite quickly with only 3 words and a simple handshake. One thing kind of led to another, and a nice airship filled with dwarves came down to greet us. Saw that we came with a fresh hunt, and fighting ensued amidst the fog clouds. Dragons were called and summoned and birthed and flew. We stole a golden cart and went over the horizon. All in all, it was quite fun. Some of us smell a little worse than others. But the moral ambiguity always remains on the sole person.
shitty note.
No, you're fine.
Well done, BP. Now, for those of you that don't know, blessing points or BPs are awards that I provide to players when they are particularly astute in their role play, they see something particularly clever, or if they reach back into the dark annals of motion picture material and utilize a line particularly well. For example, a group that's being attacked by a dragon, somebody begins to shout, "Run away!" and everyone runs. I give the BP for the reference to Monty Python. So, having said that, we are ready to rock and roll, and so we are on board a wagon that is caroning down alongside the little river.
The dragon wagon.
So place your wagon down there alongside the little stream. You've been following the stream because there really isn't much of a road out in this part of
We're
the countryside.
flying by the stream.
And I don't have the 4 ponies you have in front, but you do have a 4-horse team out there in front.
Oh, it's 4 horsepower.
And more than what
You managed to grand theft carriage us quite a bit.
I did.
It's gold. It has 4 horsepower. It's quite spacious in here.
This gold, silver? I mean?
Not really. There's a dragon taking
Gold
up the
and
majority
silver.
of the space inside of it, as you
That's
may
true.
recall.
Well, it's so spacious that a dragon could fit in there.
Well, clearly.
You're probably riding on the wheels, just.
Only if you tied me up there. I wouldn't put it past you.
Volunteering already. All right. Alrighty. So, here we go. And go ahead, if you got models, place them over there. I've got some for the rest of you.
I was sitting with you right
Yeah, these are front.
We need 2 gnomes.
If I
and
recall, I very swiftly jumped out of the sewage heap and landed on the bench.
I guess it's a good thing you
I was never in the sewage heap.
treated that dwarf and the orc.
He fell face first into the sewage heap.
Yeah, I know.
Because you guys.
Forgot you're
Let me
playing
get
my
drunk,
goblins.
You said we had a long rest, right?
Okay, so what are the weapons of our gnomes?
Quarterstaff.
Yeah, quarterstaff with them.
Stank.
They got a stick.
It's a puppeteering stick.
Or like the goblins that you use to butcher our gnomes because it's not much different.
Yep. They're basically the same thing.
Don't make us bite your ankles.
They do smell nicer than goblins, though. And that's saying
Sometimes.
something.
Hey, I'll be able to ride your dragon though.
No, you can't.
Phrasing.
Hey.
You can
That's
ride
the
in the
bard.
wagon. Anyways, where we're heading to, boys?
Anywhere that isn't the town.
In the first part.
Take a right if you see a fork in the road.
Why, alright.
There's another one.
Because we're next to a stream. If you want to go left, you'd have to go through the river.
That's a very good point.
So we're in a nice little forest.
Somebody blended my models. I can't imagine who would do that. Namely, Jonathan. I'm sure he did it. He's so
That damned be Jonathan.
Yeah, he's so irresponsible. He just throws things about willy-nilly.
Who's Willy Nilly?
Willie Nelson's younger brother.
Ah.
So what are we doing? We're riding through the forest.
Riding through the forest.
I'm still like dying in the back.
Over the river and through the
No,
wood.
you-
Your
We
grandma.
probably
You're
stop
alive, you're alive.
now.
Yeah,
I
you will have stopped
still seen some
at
things
some point,
that
realizing you're not
lay
being tailed, and set up and had a decent camp for a first night in several weeks that you've had, where actually you wake up in the same place that you went to sleep.
Amazing.
This is quite strange.
Well, we
You-
usually go to sleep outside of the
more
place. that-
more importantly, since you've had experiences where you've had to deal with memory, the memory of your Tarmakian priest has by now almost completely faded from your memory.
Who?
Exactly.
Right.
Heck of Glen knows.
There's something in my heart that tells me I've forgotten something.
But I don't know what it is.
Oh well.
We're there. I didn't know where I was going with
If
that.
you forgot it, it probably wasn't important.
That's obviously true.
We lost our chummy.
No,
No.
I'll find you a box of it later.
We never forget the tummy.
We can always remember this hashtag. We can always make more.
Oh dear God, please no.
We just need fresh
See,
ingredients.
I always forget the jump. Mostly on purpose.
That's probably smart.
Okay. So there's one with a stick, and
Stick?
there's one with a sword.
Oh, we have actual hobbitses.
Well, little people anyway.
Well, from
The wee people.
And I gotta get to the.
Would you like me to place your wee ones?
I can be whichever. It doesn't matter.
Oh, might be. You can be the staff.
No,
No, the
what
staff
weapon
is the-
did you choose, Thrugum?
Say that again?
What weapon did you choose?
Warhammer.
The Warhammer.
Thrugum.
So I
We
suppose.
thrug 'em and chug 'em and throw 'em in a ditch.
I would say since we've always just gone outside of the boundary of town and waited for the town to change,
Do it again.
that's probably what we're doing. We're just camping out not too far from the
Yeah, 'cause
edge
we
of the
took a
woods.
long rest, right?
Yeah.
So we just left, took a long rest.
We're resting, we're by a campfire.
Is it more?
Alongside the river.
Just stoking the flames. The delusion became a dragon. It became a dragon. It flew.
Clearly the gnome has been touched with his own inspiration.
Hammer. Holy moly! I have an orc with a hammer!
Hooray!
Thrugum.
Thugum.
Should have been on
He's also got a bit of a wrist stabber.
Very
Got a hammer
intimidating
and a
fellow.
punch.
That's Thugum.
He's not here
I
yet.
would say he's not with us.
Maybe he's
No, just-
sneaking past.
Whips it up.
Actually, no, it's even more disconcerting than that. You guys do a quick essay in the morning and you count you count
Bedrolls.
bedrolls. You go, yeah, we have the right number because you're thinking that it's the Tarmaki. You go, wait a minute, something's not right. There's no it's not the no horns on the top of his head. You go over and you pull back the blanket and there's a half of onion.
The tusks have
I
moved.
don't know what you're supposed to be, but it's not you.
Exactly.
I feel like I was expecting something else.
No, but this is some bullshit.
You, who are you and where have you come from and where do you go, Cotton Eye Joe?
I just
Proud of that one.
Very.
saw y'all napping. I just decided to take a nap alongside with y'all.
Just thought you'd snuggle right up.
Mm-hmm.
It was a
Look
fire.
real cozy.
It was a fire, and somebody didn't set a watch last night, or more than likely, somebody fell asleep on watch.
I
Who
think
would
we-
possibly do that?
I think we-
Landpip might have actually last night taken.
I think we found his relationship.
Great job, buddy.
I had a terrible day, man. I almost died.
He was
twice.
dragged through the mud and kicked in
It was
the
a shitty
head.
day. I passed out in the bar, woke up in a battlefield, passed out, woke up in a wagon.
At least you had fun doing it.
Exactly what happened.
Right, so you're a big one, aren't you? So, what do you want? Are you friend or foe? Are you here to test my might?
No, I'm just traveling on through. Just needed a place to sleep.
Calm down.
Okay then. Would you like to share in our meal? I'm sure Snowy
Of
has
course.
got us some rabbits or ferrets or something.
If she hasn't already eaten
Okay.
them.
If she hasn't.
No,
eaten
she's down to a fawn, but she's keeping it all to herself. She's getting to be a little bit more uppity since she's had a little bit of freedom.
Okay, Snowy. You know what I taught you. You have to share with good people. You must share with good people. Remember, this is a lesson that you must learn. It's good to share with people.
Funk.
Throws a hoof at you.
just and none of that. It's the lower part of the leg where there's almost
Oh.
no meat.
Thank you. You're so generous. Here, Nomi boy. That'll fit you. Maybe the rest of us should go hunt our own game.
Does anybody have
Snowland
survival skills?
Snolan, being quite wise, is teaching us that if you teach a man
Yes.
to
Plus
fish,
one.
instead
I
of
have
giving him a
survival.
fish,
Plus
something good will happen.
Who's helping me?
I will help.
I'm gonna kick back and play a tune.
So, 7.
I'll join.
Oh. Has to go just that.
D20. D20.
Haha!
Is it a 12?
Nat 20.
Natural 20, total 23.
Okay.
4.
So what animal were you hunting?
Bambi's mom.
Nice.
The mother of
I
the
mean, I
family.
was hunting his dad. I want some cool horns.
No, I just want to make sure that the family's out so no one's sad and no one's going to claim revenge on us.
Nice.
Everyone does.
As long as we kill whole families, it's okay.
Then again, I'm reminded of the group that had their druid go out and talk to the local fauna.
Fauna.
Florana.
Yeah, I always say that backwards.
Fauna.
Fauna, and asked if they had any elderly animals that were nearing their time of death. So that when they came back, they were bringing an animal that was supposed to go next anyway.
Wow.
Why is this so gamey?
Very frugal.
Why is a third of the internals cancerous?
The hip is displaced.
Exactly.
There's so much extra meat in this one section. I don't know why.
One section.
It's real chewy.
Yeah. It's like a tuber.
That was a socially conscious druid, though. Didn't want to take anything from the food chain that wasn't ready for its time to go.
Very smart.
Could they
All right.
be part of the food chain? Don't worry about it.
Okay, so
Food chain.
you're munching and crunching, and alongside this river, you can hear an inordinate amount of splashing up ahead, further into the woods. The water seems to be deeper farther on because there's the sounds indicate that there's deeper water ahead.
We're gonna walk in on a nymph. Be ready.
Get ready for a scimitar to be thrown at you.
Moisten Ben's throat, giving out scimitars
Dis-
waiting.
distributing swords. There's no basis for a form of government. I mean, if I were around saying I was the emperor of the world just because some moistened bink lobbed a scimitar at me, they'd put me away. Not that I've seen that movie too many times or anything.
We all have. It's really bad. Right, so there's something moving in there. Should we go kill it?
Yep.
Let's sneak
Let's
up
stick
and
your
figure
feet
out
in the
what
water.
it's for. Or I can just put my spear.
I was gonna say I'll jump in for
That
some
could also
silver.
work.
Yeah.
So,
Is anyone conscious in the water?
so are you going to walk down down the stream, or are you
I'm
going to
gonna-
take the wagon down the stream?
I'm gonna stand about 5 feet away from the water and call out to see if there's anyone sentient there.
You know, the funny thing about this small stream is it's almost unintelligible. After all, it's a babbling brook.
Ah.
Oh.
It won't mind if we put that out of its misery then.
Glim's gonna tend to the horses, make sure
Okay.
they're okay. Nobody said anything, so.
I'll walk downstream.
Okay, downstream? Okay.
Yeah, playing a friendly tune.
A jaunty tune?
Okay, you come to the split in the river, which are you continuing down the outside of the river there, or are you going to cross over at the...
I'm gonna continue.
The
down
water here
outside.
does seem to be fordable.
I was
Right.
assuming that's where we went, was down by the fort.
Yeah.
Oh, with the whole. Oh, okay.
So, what group is at the fort? Okay.
Except for Glim. He's
Well,
What about you?
Sure. The orcs and the
Right.
orc and
much,
the
much like
everybody's not.
much like the
Okay,
stone,
now
don't
everybody's
want-
at the fort. So, from there you can see that there is a small pool, or maybe even you might consider to be a small lake, puddle ahead of you. Looks like it's been dammed up by something.
Damn.
That
Go
could mean
look for some
beavers. Oh, Mr. Beaver! How are you?
I love vanilla.
Right, let's go.
Oh, here we go back to the vanilla. He's gonna go harvesting.
We need vanilla
Ooh,
candles.
fresh artificial vanilla.
Okay, so I guess we
Fresh
go up to the
artificial
pond water that looks green.
Continue.
Okay, when you get to the water, put this right alongside the edge of the river, right at the edge of the lake. There you go, right there. A small post, a bird lazily sitting there on it, looking across at you. The
Does it say nevermore?
it doesn't yet. I hasn't yet said anything, but it's sitting on top of a cross member, and the cross member has a sign, and the sign says, "Keep away, or pay the debt."
Right, well that's self-explanatory. Let's go the other way. Sorry, my ma always told me don't drink in any stream that requires a great and gruesome cost. Namely, anything that has a horrible sign in it. It's probably cursed.
So he's walking
That's
back to
like
so he's walking back to the
specific
wagon.
advice.
Right.
Strangely specific advice. Exactly.
Without
I haven't-
casting anything, speaking in common, I'd like to try to talk to the bird and just say, "Hey, what's up?"
Tweet.
Perfect.
Now, for clarification, before we get to this, realize that you've never seen a bird
Ah,
ever. There've not been any birds in the sky.
Our birds are
Ever.
fish.
Oh, that's
Our
right.
birds are fish.
They're,
I'm
they,
the only one in this current party that has seen the rocks.
right, you are the only one that's left that's seen the rocks.
There's lots of rocks. They're along the riverbank.
I've heard tale of a great holy grail.
Yeah, we got to see a grail once. Yeah. Anyway,
And I'd like to
yes.
ask, what are you? What are you?
Ah, what are you?
Oh god, it's a mockingbird.
He's a bloody bird.
Ma, yeah, king, yeah.
It flies across the stream, hops down, walks along the banks right there by the water, puts its head down in the water, drinks a little bit back, puts its head in the water, and just splashes water all around.
Don't get any on you. It's probably like acid or something.
What are you?
Shut up, bird.
Shut up, bird.
No one likes you.
Yeah, likes you.
They love me.
They love me.
No, they love me.
No, they love me.
I said it first.
I said it in Italian.
No, they love me. I was gonna say something.
I knew he couldn't keep it up. I knew it would break him.
He was about to get himself.
No, the players have to give him a BP.
Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that.
Do that.
Somebody did that once. Once.
That one time that he rolled 2 criticals in a row and he wanted that third.
All right.
Right, so are we tempting fate with this gruesome bog, or
Of course.
it's bird?
Messenger.
Sounds like a no one's trying to-
I'll give you
It
one
hops a
silver
little bit
if you
forward
jump
and
in
goes,
the water.
help!
Making 1 gold.
No.
No. I'll give you a silver if you jump in the pond.
Is there
Help!
anything with the horses? Just
No, they're fine.
okay, good.
Wait a
Horses.
moment. If that bird says help, maybe it's heard help from people getting in the water that they died. So let's go. It's probably horrible.
Hey, I'll give you 3 silver if you jump in the water.
No, I'm good.
Alright. Hey, I think I see
2
bagpipes
plus 2 is
down
strong
there.
here.
Oh, wait, you happen to try that. Go ahead and make a perception check, Mr. I'm looking in the water.
Oh, bagpipes. Bagpipes.
I just want to let
Everywhere.
everyone know
I'm
that
going
until
in.
I said
Everywhere.
so,
I'm
the
going
water was
in.
not cursed.
10.
10 for perception.
Yeah.
Very perceptive of you.
All I seen was fake bagpipes.
Yeah, you see something floating just under the surface of the water.
Hey, I see your bagpipes, bro. Go get them.
No, it looks like a female.
I still tell
Lindsay!
him. I still tell him. Hey, I see your bagpipes, bro. You should go get them.
That's not nice to call her a bag.
I think he meant hag.
Hagpipes.
Is your hag
I
rig
checked
working?
the hag grid.
Yeah, you have one.
Do I see any blips
Oh,
on my
that's
hag grid?
unfortunate. I tried to
You
look
don't.
the other way.
Well, it's not a hag.
Anyone got a fishing
Some-
pole?
Probably shouldn't get in the water then.
Why not? I will look
Someone
into the
poke him with
water.
a stick.
The water
I
looks
don't
bad.
have a long weapon. They're a quarter staff.
Okay, so when you walk up and look in the water,
It's a stick.
go ahead and make your perception check.
But it's to scale when I'm in
While I'm doing that, I'm gonna say,
It's to scale.
"Hey, Barty, is there anything cool in there?" So I get a 9 plus. Where's my?
It's right here, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is.
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Proficiency.
So that's 2. So 11.
11. You also see a woman's body floating in the water, just below the surface.
Is she dead?
She's face down, really can't tell.
Hey, there's a dead lady in there.
Someone should do something.
Oh, she's long gone by now.
Not much we could do.
Perception?
Yep.
Could use like, how far
Yeah.
away is it?
You look at it and you see that the woman is attached to the bottom somehow.
She's attached to the bottom.
Somehow.
Yeah, in other words, you see there's like rope or string or tendrils or something between her and the surface.
The bottom.
How
of the-
far away would you say she is from us?
She's only she's literally.
A
You
5
can
foot
reach
gap.
out. You can put your foot in the water and touch her. That's how close she is.
Could I borrow your
Mage
spear?
You can reach out and touch her face.
What if I pulled
Borrow
a
a
mage
spear,
hand?
sure.
I'm gonna borrow a spear and I'm gonna turn it around to the blunt edge. And I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna poke her in the head.
Okay.
Hey, are you alive?
Okay.
Very rude to the dead.
Go ahead and roll a 2-hit roll, please.
That is. What's my attack?
as you push on her head, her body slowly rolls, and as it comes face up, she's even though she's been in the water for quite some time, because she's completely immersed, she has not yet shown. She's not showing any signs of any real decay, and her eyelids are open, and she has this look of absolute terror on her face.
Okay, let's go somewhere else. Because this place is not good.
I agree.
Moving out, party!
Alright.
Go another way.
Last chance
Oh.
to give you a silver to dive in.
Ryan's
And
taking
don't
reins
look at
off
its
Lars.
eyes. Don't look at its eyes. They're
No,
like animals of
sorry.
their own.
Oh.
All right, so you're gonna walk around the lake.
No, we're gonna go in the opposite direction.
Back to the cart.
Back to the wagon.
Okay. We're gonna turn the wagon around, head it back.
I guess we pack up and head out.
Do we want to head back to the town?
Do we
or
see
we wanna
anything in the
go
local
forward?
area?
Well, from where you are, you can see that it's fairly forested. There is a rise in the distance and a gray, somewhat decrepit-looking structure, almost mausoleum-like on the top of a ridge.
Oh, hey, let's
What's
go
that?
look at that strange grey thing over there. That's new. It
Yeah, it
wasn't
looks like
here
a mausoleum.
yesterday.
Looks like a mausoleum.
That very well may be. There's what in it? Speaking of which, don't you have some kind of stone that I should look at?
No. No, we just got some.
Did you say yesterday that you had some kind of stone? Or was that the day before?
Yeah, from Fellstone.
That was the day before.
A Fellstone, aye, isn't that a thing?
It's a thing. It's an important thing.
What's it for?
Important things.
I'm watching you. Okay. Are we going, boys?
Yes.
I need a vote from everybody because this is an equal
Opportunity. Yeah.
democratic dictatorship.
I'm going.
Great.
Even
I
if you
am
don't want to
going.
go, you're going.
Aye, let's go. I respect you.
But Mom, I don't want
Respect
to
my
go.
authority.
All right, everybody. First of all, anybody have a passive DC higher than 18?
No.
Perception?
No.
This is not that
No,
party.
this is not that party.
I did not take.
Good. In that case, you can all make a perception check as you start to pull out on the wagon. So turn right away.
Nope.
15.
I got an 18.
15.
15.
16.
11.
11 and the 12 don't make it. Everybody else does happen to see as you're turning the wagon towards the ridge. Go ahead and put this next to where that blue tape is on the ground. Right about where you guys were walking earlier.
Yeah.
Let's fight it. It's not.
And it literally is, as you look that direction, each one of you sees a humanoid form, and it's like shock, a little bit of rub in the eyes, and you look back and it's not there.
Oh, delightful. Shall we go now?
Quicker matches perfectly.
We'll go quicker
Move
to
a
the
little
wagon.
quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
music
go.
matches
I'm
perfectly.
starting to see things. Back to the old
Throw that
dragon wagon.
Throw that wagon in reverse.
Apparently, Snowy was in the water. Oh no!
So we begin to make our way.
As you
As
pull
you knock
back,
over every
no, as
tree.
you turn the wagon, it does roll backwards into the water, and when it does, the back two wheels seem to not want to roll forward.
I'd like to go check it out. Check out the wheels.
Okay,
I will-
Snowy, get
I'll
out of
do
the
it.
wagon. You're making it too heavy.
she clumps out.
Now, Snowy, can you help us push?
Gun the 4 horses.
Maybe freeze like the mud
Is
a
it-
little bit.
Is it
Got
just dropped
rid of
into the
frost.
mud?
Well, you go back and you look, and you see that it seems like somehow, as you roll backwards, it seems like some submerged tree roots have gotten crisscrossed across the
Oh,
base
that's
of
not good.
base of the back wheels on both sides. What are the odds that you would randomly get stuck
That's
on
a
either?
strange
I
thing.
Snake
Now I
on
got
the
an
seat.
idea.
We're
And
either
then
leaving
we
with
hold the
this
wagon up and we'll take the wheels off. We'll move it forward and then we'll bring the wheels to the wagon.
Take the cushions off.
Why
take the
don't
bed
we
out.
go and ask the roots kindly to bugger off?
We leave
That-
this wagon.
do
or
that
we
too.
Die.
Hello,
Just kidding.
We
Yeah.
leave
Mr.
before we die.
Rutin.
Yeah, I paid for this wagon. I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Rutin.
This is
You
our
paid
Would,
the
wagon.
wagon.
would you kindly let go of our wagon? We didn't mean to disturb you.
Or pay for it. We'll let you keep it if you pay
Very
for it.
brazen. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Our negotiations have fallen through already.
You mess with the. He goes back there and shouts down at the water, basically at the place where the roots are touching the wheels, and it seems like you miscounted. It looks like it's got twice as many roots now, crisscross.
Oh, great.
Whoops.
He's a right bloody bastard, he is.
Go ahead and make a perception check on that one.
I'm still in the car.
You get advantage because you're looking right at it when it happens.
12.
20.
That's still a 12.
He's sitting there looking right at it. You from across the distance with your eagle eyes with a 20. Is who you rolled a 20, right?
You rolled a 12.
Yeah.
I was with
I
him.
rolled a
to
12
check
also.
You rolled a 12, but he rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going. Clearly, you just watched the root come out of the water, come up through the wheel, and go back into the dirt on the other side. You watched that happen.
Don't you see this happening, guys?
I'll give you a silver piece if you go try
I'm
to
in the
pull
wagon.
the roots off.
I'm in the wagon.
He's hiding in the wagon, he is.
Yeah.
I have no use as of now.
I believe in you. You have a use. It's not useful here, but we'll find it. Someday.
That's my captain.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull out my sword
Okay.
and say, if you do not let it go, I'm gonna have to cut you up. And I'm gonna persuade the roots with
That's
persuasiveness.
intimidation.
Persuade
He's
the roots with
intimidating it.
persuasion.
Sure, that I didn't.
That's right. Not bad. A one.
Sure, I
No,
didn't.
It's like
It's
a
5.
+4. It's like an 8. I'm being polite when I'm
You
being
hear
scary
a
at the same
cracking
time.
sound. Seems like the wood of the wheel might be being compromised.
Oh, you
Okay.
bastard!
I have an idea.
I'm rolling attack.
As
Let
soon
us
as it
go.
breaks,
What's that?
breaks apart, we
What
gotta
do
get
you
the wagon
want
out
so
of the
we can
water.
leave?
If it breaks,
He
You
said
can
all
make
you
a
bastard
roll.
was attacking it. So
Okay, so that's a 17 to attack.
you bite. Your sword bites into the wood, nice and solid. It's odd though. This tree's sap is kind of reddish colored.
it's the woman grabbing the wheels.
I do not care. It's fucking up my wagon.
We get out and go, what's taking so long, guys?
Let go, you mice and
Windows
bed.
on each corner of the wagon.
Go where?
30
Take the
feet out.
wagon, you ride.
30 feet
I'm
out.
2.5 feet tall. I don't know if I can
So
ride.
six
but
spaces out.
We're in trouble, boys.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I feel like the railroad's making a pit stop.
I think this is the most we've got out of our wagon.
I give Bardic inspiration to Valer.
I feel inspired.
Bardically.
I was back over here chopping at this wheel. Right, so does it let it go?
No. As a matter of fact, Snowy's barking.
Snowy, what is it, girl?
She does like a
Timmy
straight
in the
pointer
well.
of way over towards the river.
Over here.
Over here.
Over here.
Little Timmy in the well.
Okay, Snowy. Are they good people or bad people? You got to learn how to decipher this by smell.
Yeah.
I
Points
agree. I agree entirely.
Your dragon's a pointer.
So,
Of
I'm
course,
gonna go
that
over
makes her a pointer sister.
I'm gonna go over. Gosh dang these trees. So she's pointing in this direction.
You're just running
towards the
so-
mic.
Yeah, actually, no, pointing towards the
These
the
things.
leader one. Yeah, the one that's farther.
Okay, so I'll go over there.
Okay.
Following the leader.
Don't
Alright.
leave anything important in the wagon. I do
And
not think we're
now
gonna keep
initiative checks. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh,
There's two gnomes still in the wagon. We left nothing important.
20.
it. Nope.
18.
Nice.
Oh no.
Solid
Woo.
6.
40.
It's respectable 6.
14.
It's a really not respectable.
You rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
He's on the
Plus one.
20s
Remember,
today.
you got
Okay,
you're supposed to
just
save
just
those
just
for
a
important.
warning. The last person that rolled 4 20s in the first 10 minutes of the adventure ended up with the rest of the party having to fight him. So
Because he was so high.
I
no,
will
because
murder
he
you.
accidentally spilled a
Luck of the die.
a cursed spell over himself and made him attack the party. So all right,
I would not
so
hesitate.
Don't kill me, just delimb me.
Valair, what'd you get?
Take me with you.
6.
You're down at the
Wear me
bottom.
like
All
a
right,
backpack.
Mardova.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Typical.
14.
You start the fight, you're the last one to
Glenn,
begin.
what'd you
I
get?
took my motion last turn.
Glenn, what'd you get?
21 modified.
Of course it was.
Yes, of course. No natural 21s.
Where is your model? Why do you not have one here? That's very curious.
Who doesn't have one?
Landpip.
He took it.
There it is, Landpip. Aha! What'd you get?
It's 18.
It beats Bardova. And Thugum, what'd you get? Thugum, what'd you get?
21.
21! That didn't beat the 23 of Glim, but that's fast.
21.
Well, Glenn had a 21.
Yeah, they both have
Glim had 21. Okay, so they get to choose which one goes first.
Barbarian.
Glenn was tending to the horses, so he's a little slow to the initiative start.
Alright, I'm going in first then.
It's okay.
I have faith in you, big fella.
It's okay.
What'd you get, Wraith?
All Cordova wants
You're
to
used to
start.
taking up the rear.
Okay, Glim, do your thing.
You're the bunt of.
Do
Who knows?
my thing.
Do your thing, gnome.
Raising the barbarian.
So I can see.
They both had the same, and decided to let him go first.
So
You
I
can't.
can see.
You see branches moving in all 4 directions. That's why you're rolling initiative.
Yes. I just want to make sure if I'm actually.
Yeah, you
seeing-
actually hear the more likely you hear the snapping of branches.
I'd like to cast Minor Illusion and just make the image of a tree to give some cover.
Poof! Yet another tree in a forest. How original! At least it'll be believable.
Exactly.
I was gonna do something.
Thugum.
I'm gonna get like a ready stance.
Okay.
For anything.
But I'm right.
That's called hold action.
That
Just say
is
I'm holding an
hold
action. If I see something, I'm going to respond to it. Are you going to respond by charging something, or are you going to hold and wait for it to come to you?
You typically
Hold and
designate what
charge.
it's going to be. So if you're waiting for the enemy to appear, you attack, or you hold until you see they're aggressive, or
I'm gonna
you
hold until I
specify.
see what their visual.
Okay, lap it.
So the second we see them, you attack. Love it. Can you pass me those?
Going in right
Can you
now.
pass me those?
Coming to the door of the wagon, at least.
Yeah, where am I at? That's what
You
I'm
were
saying.
in the wagon. So far, you never said you left the wagon.
No, I did. I told him I can't went out and talked to him and asked him what was taking so long.
Okay.
And then he told me,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and you could hear them all walking away from the wagon. Again.
I just want to walk up to like where they're at there.
Okay. So you catch up with them. Bardova.
I'm gonna keep the loot out.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn and look towards the water,
Okay.
and I would like to hold action and wait to see if whatever's coming is aggressive.
Got you. Right.
I'm going to start moving towards where Snowy was barking at.
Okay. So go ahead and move your 6 spaces or whatever. And that green stuff represents difficult terrain. If you notice underneath it on the actual map, you'll see a dark area. It's considered difficult terrain.
Okay. I did circumvent.
Okay. Yeah. I just therefore you're also it does block line of sight because it's a partial cover benefit.
Alright, and I'm going to, with my hands up, declare, we mean no harm. If you want us to leave, that's what we're trying to do.
Perfect.
Don't mind the
Okay.
idiot.
So the 2 that are on that side are going to move at half rate towards the wagons.
So how many squares?
Give you 3 spaces. Go breaking my models. Yeah.
My brand new models
Exactly.
that I just got out of the
Got out of
truck.
trash. Yeah.
Did the arm fall off?
Yeah, pass it to me. I'll do it.
They've been disarmed.
You're clearly trying to disarm my
He
monster.
didn't use very good glue when he put
I
those-
use exactly the right
He
glue.
has it to disarm.
No, I just replaced him.
It was my
Because I
slime.
can do that.
I
Well, you're
was-
DMing, I'll do it on.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Early.
All right. So those two have moved, and one's clearly crossing the water. When it gets to the water, it actually stands on the ground, and its roots tunnel under, and it literally floats across the surface of the water.
That's creepy.
I don't like that.
It seems to be those of you that can see that one that are close enough. It is seeming to mouth words, but you hear no sound. That's even creepier to watch its
Does
wooden
anyone
face.
know tree language?
7?
I
Wait. Nope. I know primordial.
Try it.
Where I'm from, we plant trees.
Now, currently, no one is currently sporting a weapon, right?
Nope,
Me.
unarmed.
I have a loot
I
out.
have a weapon.
I'm sporting a treat.
You have a weapon out, and Thuggum has a weapon.
Though mine can retract.
Thugum.
Huh?
They're just still laughing at his name.
Had to put the M on there.
Yeah.
It just Orcish name should sound different, you know, because Thug is just a tough guy, but Thuggum sounds more.
Okay, I just want to point out there is a question
Thug 'em and
mark
chug
at
'em
the
and
end of his
split.
name.
Oh, he did, right? Thuggum?
My sword can retract instantly, so just throwing that out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Need be.
that's what it
Yeah.
is.
Shink is
Yeah.
gone.
As the not this close one moves towards you, Dragonborn.
This one?
Yeah.
How much?
15 so 3 spaces. Is it come into close contact with you?
5 feet away.
Okay.
He's at the tip of my sword.
Okay. As he
Where
gets
they
that
always
close
are.
to you, the other one's going to move into the difficult terrain. So just move it 10 feet inside of that. Just there you go.
Bloody trees!
Timber.
They totally control the trees. So go ahead and make a dexterity save.
Bardic inspiration if you need it. You can roll first.
I wish you the best. Believe you can achieve.
Heart of the best.
Woo! No.
No, you can still roll a d6 to
D6
possibly
I don't,
ice.
it's not gonna.
You
So
never
then
know.
you can use good point.
That was
You just made a point I need to take care of real quick, and that is that Thuggum doesn't have a name tag yet. So you'll want one.
It's like inspiration.
It allows you to have an extra. You're allowed to have a reroll as long as you remember to bring it with you
If
each
it's
time.
not going to help you, just save it.
Do I
Fold
need
it in
to,
a table tent. Usually I
Yes.
fold it longitudinally like his, but you could fold it.
do I need to roll again, John?
This is a real bard.
If
move
you
right here.
Yeah.
so choose.
Well, what is
Probably
the
coffee
thing that I'm
over.
dexterousing away from? Do I know?
Yes, the very vines and weeds and brambles below you are beginning to entangle you, and I'm just using you as the center point, so everybody within 15 feet of you
Lawnmower in front
as
of me.
well.
Get out of here! This wood nip is
So skull in every party.
Everybody except me.
I have an illusion on a sword, so it looks like a chainsaw.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
Right
So I
there.
failed that.
I was
then.
supposed to still be on
Right.
the card.
So
I never said I got down.
you guys see him walking forward, and then he stops and tugs at his legs, and you look down and you see that the very brambles around him have started to intertwine around his ankles and up to his knees, and that's when you realize you all are under the same experience. So make a dexterity save to avoid.
Someone's on the roof.
Is it
It's
my
all of
turn?
you.
No, he's on the
Is that-
roof.
Is it my turn yet?
No,
That's you?
I'm taking care of their
I thought that's Glenn with the sword, right?
Glen's got a stick. You got a sword.
Oh, okay.
No, I gave him the stick.
Okay.
I had the sword.
Okay.
I did not pass.
Okay. Therefore,
15?
yes.
Glen's on
No,
top
15
of
won't
the
save.
No.
No, because I never got down.
Just kidding.
Yeah. Yes, you need to make the roll as well.
Nope.
6.
Okay.
We're the 20s, man.
Yeah. I already wasted them. They're wore out. Got to recharge the batteries first. Those of you that failed are currently restrained. Next round, if you fail again, it becomes grapple, and third round, it drags you to the ground.
Sick.
Wow.
No.
So as you're currently restrained,
Good
now
thing I
it's
have my
your
lookout.
action in restraint mode.
So because there's one directly in
Restrained,
front
you
of
can't move.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna look deeply into his eyes.
Play some
Like,
strings.
deeply.
Ding,
Into his
ding,
eyes.
ding, ding, ding.
And I'm going to grin, and I'm gonna start to charge my breath weapon.
I got some.
So there's bright white light
I would use this
of
one.
intensity behind my pointy teeth.
Oh God, he's gonna flash us.
Are we doing this or what?
And I'm gonna say, Are you sure you want to do this?
Nice.
No.
Um,
The name for being accounted for.
well, like I said, he just closed. He didn't actually. The one that was in front of you didn't actually attack. The entanglement came from someplace else. So
Can I
That does hit.
detain any sort of facial expression?
no.
Is he not mouthing anything?
Yeah, I mean, you don't pick up any emotion. It's mouthing something. Yes.
So then I'm going to raise my sword and point at him in a come any closer and you will be half the man you once were sort of way.
Half the tree.
And I'm going to prepare my breath weapon. If the grapple continues to grow up my legs or he comes forward, I'm going to release the breath weapon.
Okay.
In his face.
Right.
Another.
Glim, your action.
Okay,
Did
so
you get entangled?
no, because I was still in the cart.
That's it.
That is a good point.
My apologies.
Do they register as good or evil on my
You have to actually you have to utilize that.
Okay. I will utilize that next.
Yeah. Maybe.
Did Wraith get restrained also?
I try to not, you know,
Wraith was outside the area
Perfect.
for now.
I try not to, you know, break
So focused on the
privacy,
rules.
you know, knowing someone's
Figuring
aligned
out
is
what I was
kind of
gonna do.
intimate.
So they're encroaching upon
Unless
us.
I have to.
My allies have been entangled, and
And the hideous things are mouthing something.
And I asked him if he wanted to do this.
yes.
Yeah, are we doing this?
Are you sure you want to do this to us, guys?
There's bright light coming out of my teeth and through my shiny. You see rainbows.
There shined a shiny demon in the middle of the road.
Well, I'm gonna try something a little different. Minor illusion does not require concentration, so I can't have multiple versions of it going at the same time. Correct?
It doesn't require concentration, but you'd have to activate it again, so it would take your action to cast again.
Exactly. I'd like to
You
minor
could make an
illusion
entire forest.
Minor illusion, a lawnmower.
with time. Yeah. I wanted to make a ball of light behind him, so that he's silhouetted. So
In the
they.
form of a.
So all they see is the shadow of a dragonborn and then light coming from his mouth. So that's
Cool.
hopefully help him get more of an intimidation factor.
Say it's Helios behind me.
Tug him. Go. What's your action?
It plays angelic
Whichever
music because I
further
can make two
restraint.
Strength
things
check.
go at the same time.
Damn, that's
21.
21. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
+1, so he walks right out of it. You just turn a direction, and you're still at half rate because you're moving through difficult terrain, but you can just walk right out of the area. It's 15 feet, so you can actually see where the demarcation line is. So move yourself outside at 15 feet.
I just like how
In
he
any
just
direction.
basically gets out of it.
Like the wingman of the
And
deification. Oh my god.
going to approach this creature.
Okay.
Hello, I have a new friend.
Okay. So as you close in on it, it's mouthing something, and as you come closer, its hands extend, and each of the fingers starts to grow even longer, like claws.
we're doing this, boys.
Like his hands are there.
Swing that hammer. Go ahead. Roll to hit.
Gonna snap them fingers.
13, 18.
Ooh. You come in contact with it. When you hit it, you realize it's like hitting a tree with a hammer. Just solid shock of the hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
So it's are you one-handing or two-handing it?
I have a
Two-handing,
bunch
so
of
it's
buttons
D10.
here, but I don't know what they'll give me.
I have firebolt.
Plus your
Spend
strength.
a day going,
I found the greatsword button,
That's 5
and so I usually press that
Sorry.
button.
So is this? We're doing this, right?
Okay, so 12
No.
damage.
It's
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm not.
Okay.
I have a loot out.
I was making
12
sure. Let me
damage.
know when.
I'd like to play them away.
I have a fire spell. I have firebolt. I can,
Okay.
Just remember.
You notice
would
that
be a
when
fire
you
spell in the
hit it,
forest.
oh, I know.
the creature stops chanting and smiles.
that's not good.
When the DM and the creature smile, you know there's a problem.
When the monster is a masochist, it's time to run.
It's long fingers just got broken.
I'm gonna try and escape as well.
Okay, strength check.
Please, sir, give
11.
us some more.
Oh.
No, guess what that means? You're now
Grappled.
grappled as well, so it's got around your arms and your
with my
Yes.
I'm like 2.5 feet.
And you can feel it. You feel it twining around you. You realize the next thing it's going to do is going to cause you to
Unwavering eye
fall.
contact.
Uh-oh.
It is like a whirl.
Bardova.
Bar.
You should play some inspiring
He
music.
smiles at
He's
me.
creating a halo of light around me. You should play
You're
some.
already inspired.
No, I'm based.
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
you
no,
should
it's
inspire
a ball
them.
light.
He's just going for effect. You want to play music that suggests how powerful this.
My divinity,
Uh-huh.
possible divinity.
Do you want to play up his holiness? Get some Christian music going.
Yeah. You know what? I do. I play some very serious, like, wartime music.
Battle Hymn of the Republic.
Yeah.
Mine eyes have seen the glory.
And I also try to step out while I'm playing it like I'm marching.
Nice. Except that
As I'm
aren't you
grappled
entangled?
there.
Huh?
You weren't entangled?
That's
I
why
wasn't
he's
tangled.
marching.
You
He's
were
lifting
entangled,
up his
yeah.
legs.
So since you didn't move, you are now also grappled. So you're playing away, and all of a sudden you feel that your hands being pulled against you. And you
Can I
almost
still
cut
play the strings?
you almost cut your fingers on the strings because it pulled you so fast across them, and now you're grappled as well. Your
Stop.
instrument. No, the
No.
the issue is that you can't hold the instrument any longer, and the instrument falls out of your hand.
Oh, that's
So no,
that's
it stops.
unfortunate, guys.
We
Music-
lost
I can't
our
lose
engine.
another
The day,
instrument.
Oh,
the music.
hooray.
I already lost the
So
bagpipe.
bye.
You're
Bye.
down.
They
You're
have
down
one
by the
more round
levee.
before they die.
You're down by the levee.
But the levee is dry over there, right?
All right,
What's your character's name again?
Bardova. Flutesman.
great.
I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages.
Ah, okie dokie.
Mm.
Casting comprehend languages. You come where somewhere between the hitherto's and why-fors of a dissertation upon the relative value of protecting the forest from infiltrators with edged weapons.
He's a hammer, he's okay. Put the great sword away.
I press the button and my sword disappears.
And to the tree people in their tree people language.
You're going to begin your speech. Go ahead and give me the preamble to your conversation. Because remember, tree things take a really long time to say anything.
Hello.
No. The opposite is true. You want to talk fast. You need to say a lot of things in a short period of time because.
Fair enough.
You take everything slowly.
Hello, we're trying to leave, and if you would untangle our carts, we will put away all edged weapons and be on our way.
I greatly appreciate that you're trying to leave, and I will definitely accommodate your ability once you've been mulched and turned into appropriate fertilizer and become one with nature.
Or
Can I kill a nerd?
What is he saying, man? What is he saying?
I just
Just
feel
say
lost.
the bad guys,
Hang on.
boys.
Hang on.
I'm just going.
Go ahead.
Malu.
Okay,
Another
so
one started PTSD.
go ahead and move the
Snowy.
beings on in.
Snowy, winter has come. Winter has come, Snowy. That's my code word.
Yeah, but she doesn't see any. She doesn't see any monsters.
I just told her winter's coming, so she's the one that detected where they were coming from.
She detected their emotion.
That's fine. I just told her winter's coming.
I know.
It's time to get cold.
I mean, get her.
Mm.
It means cast blizzard on the immediate area.
We can take it.
Malu.
Not another one.
Nope, she totally misinterprets this and thinks you want to go ice skating. So she heads over to the lake.
Snowy, no!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So move her 50 towards the lake.
50?
Oh yeah, she's flying.
Gone.
Okay.
7, 8.
Yeah. She braces herself and starts to inhale, getting ready to do her thing on the lake.
Well, at least nothing's gonna drag her in.
Yeah.
That we hope.
Nah,
Okey-dokey.
she's got it.
And so close the others in on you guys. If they can get to anybody, put them on somebody.
He's right in front of me, so is he attacking me?
Yeah.
So then it would activate my withheld action.
Exactly.
Oh, he's not in range yet.
Not Oh, actually,
No, he can move 30.
I thought he was only moving 10.
Difficult
because
terrain.
of difficult
No, he doesn't have to worry about difficult. He lives in this shit. This is his natural terrain.
He makes the difficult.
Exactly.
So I'm going to unleash the breath weapon upon him.
Sure.
How much was that? Was it 2d6?
It is 2d6. What's your DC?
I didn't know I had one.
Yes, you do.
Then it is 16.
It's 8 plus 2 plus your charisma bonus, right?
Yep.
Okay, what's your damage?
10.
10. Okay.
Radiance.
That's not fire damage.
No, it is not.
Yeah, the tree goes, ah! Ooh, light. I like light. Light is food.
Photosynthesis.
Light is food.
But am I making him take root?
You did damage. He didn't get away without being harmed by it, but it wasn't near what he thought it was going to be.
It's a sunburn. A holy sunburn.
No, it's like, no, I've had enough, thank you. I'm full. I don't need
He's
it.
throwing up now.
Yeah. All
My
right.
chlorophyll.
So Jeremy is saying that there's a echo and that you need to turn your camera slightly to the left.
Thank you, Jeremy.
I don't believe there's an echo.
I believe he's fix it. You need to shut it off. Or shut
I
it off.
don't know how to fix it now.
You shut this one off and make that one go back to center line then. Thank you, Jeremy, for the update. I've had my box open, so I didn't see it.
So you want to go down to audio deck?
Ooh wee. No.
He says specifically it's the webcam that's catching it, so.
Webcam's turned off.
Okay, within the secondary mic.
Ooh wee. We're in some trouble.
Okay, that's.
What are the odds of me catching on fire? Firebolt.
Probably
See if that
Very
helps.
high.
Almost.
You are wrapped in.
Let us know if that's better, Jeremy. Thanks.
What I guess I'll strike.
I have minus
Alright.
1 strength, so the odds of me getting out.
So, first we'll take the ones, that one against you. Misses, and pathetically misses. Apparently the light begged him more than he thought it would.
Made him 2 full.
He's re-questioning if I am a deity or not because I just fed him. So hard.
Of the
He's like, you know what, I'm just
eighth
gonna sit here and chill for a little bit.
This is the one on Thuggum. Miss. And pathetic miss. And the one that gets to the wagon is actually going to rip the rear wagon wheel off.
No.
Oy oy.
And then
There's a
the
lot
one,
of
did
rage.
one get to you, Wraith?
Yeah.
Not the big one, right? That's the other back one, right? Or is it the big
The
one?
one that was near the.
Yeah, that one. Oh yeah, that is the boss. Okay.
Nice to know.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, it's one that went around the outside of the bush,
Oh.
not the one that passed through. Okay, I'm getting rid of the dice rolling box because that's 7 rolls under 10.
No, I think you should keep the box.
Would you like to use a new dice?
No, I'm good. I'm
I
good.
think that's a
I'm
good
good.
box.
I've got another one over here. All right.
That box would work a lot. We need more boxes.
Yeah. And that was it, right? Nobody else is engaged at this moment. Yeah, no, that's good. All right. So the wagon is down 1 wheel. So. Glenn.
Oh, Joey.
No, I'm sorry. Talia.
So I'm going to
Do it.
re-click out my greatsword, and I'm gonna hit him.
Okay. Well, it actually folds twice.
No, I think it just straight up.
Like
No,
a
because
light-
it's only a rod. It's only a handle.
it's like
Yeah,
a
but you said
lightsaber.
it's a switchblade, so it just pops out magically.
It folds out twice.
That's
It's
Silly.
stupid looking. but
Nat
it's
20.
Critical.
nice. Back it up.
Oh no.
Nope.
Okay, max damage.
So that is. Oh my god, it's been too long.
Great sword is 2d6.
2d6.
So
max. You don't roll. You don't roll. You just take the
Oh.
2d6
So that's
12
12
plus your strength modifier.
4.
So 16.
Is it a plus on the weapon at all?
There should be.
I think it's plus 1.
I think it's at least +1.
Call it plus 1.
So 17.
Remember, that's
17.
the one I was on my original character sheet. I didn't have the stats.
Yeah. Okay. 17. The one he is hitting currently changes its pontification to how it's really disappointing that someone would use a kindling cutting device against a tree folk as ancient as I am. Of course, he's clearly a sapling, so he's not that old. But Glenn, action.
Alright. So.
They just ripped the wheel off your wagon back there behind you.
Oh, fun.
Fire.
Protect the wagon.
No such thing.
Summon that dragon of yours.
Summon the dragon.
Good work.
It does give me a bit of an idea. Darn. So there's still the ball of light going on behind you, right?
I don't need it anymore.
What you doing?
I'm very sorry. I'm taking too long.
You gonna mess
Does-
with the vine thing that's ripping up your wagon, or are you gonna just let it keep ripping a wagon?
Yeah, you're in the wagon, aren't you?
Yes, I'm in the. I don't have firebolt.
I do, but I'm tangled up.
You can still shoot them with magic.
I know. I'm just
I'd be
trying
able
to
to use
think.
vicious mockery. Even though I
So
can't touch my
the one that's ripping the wagon off, is it in the water?
Yeah, it's a,
So you just have to sing.
yeah. You just have to sing.
Okay.
Is the one that's ripping the wheel off the wagon? Is that the one in the water, or is that the one that's standing right there?
Someone
The one standing right beside it.
Standing right beside it. I would like to do Mind Illusion once more, and I'd like to create a line of flames between the wagon and it. It doesn't move, it's just a still image, but hopefully it's enough to scare it off.
Yes, I imagine a paper mache cut out of fire with the wind making it move on its own because you can't actually cause it to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doesn't even recognize it.
Doesn't even recognize it.
I
as
rolled an
flames.
18, so it just looked right through the illusion.
Yeah, it pretty much just goes, what the hell is this? So that's Glenn's turn, unfortunately.
Okay.
Glenn
Sorry,
doesn't
Glenn.
want anyone to die, it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna try to free Flutsman.
Okay, so you're gonna move over towards Flutsman. You realize you're entering back into the tangles to get to him.
Don't do
Oh,
that. I have
he's
to
only
do that.
one
Don't do that.
square.
There's only one square away.
Oh, like just
You're
turn
adjacent to
around.
it, so just move. Yeah, just turn to face him. Yep. As long as you stay within 5 feet of your enemy, the enemy can't get an attack on you, and then you can go ahead and use your action to try to lift your friend out. That gives him an immediate save with advantage because you're backing it up. So you roll again. No, he gets to roll a saving throw, but you're giving him an advantage, so he gets to roll twice. Take the better of the two.
Probably that
20.
Well, then you'll have to roll the other one. So yeah, he pulls you out.
And
Now technically you're still restrained, which means you still got the ties around you and stuff. You're not completely free of it, but he pulled you out of the.
Did
kept
I
you
pick
from
up
falling
my-
over. No, it's laying on the ground.
Okay, good. Damn, that's fine. I still see it.
could I turn around and possibly be ready for an attack?
No, well, you've already used your action, so you don't have a second action.
That's your.
Yeah, at this level, at higher level, you get multiple actions. But actually, at multiple attacks, or multiple actions. But Lampip, your action.
Try and not go prone.
Okay, so now it's a dex save.
Awesome. I actually have a modifier on that one.
Okay, DC is going to be 16.
Big bucks.
Nope. 11.
Yeah, you are now prone.
Oh!
On his
And-
back
Why are
again.
you always on the ground?
Bye.
Just cast. You're
Bada
not
dova.
restrained. You're grappled. There's a difference.
What do you mean?
No, he's restrained and then grappled. Yeah. He was
So now
restrained
he's prone.
first. These things
Oh.
are not foolish. You gotta stop your hands and then we take you to
Yeah,
the
the
ground.
first step was restrained, then the second was grappled. So now
That
he's
cuts
in
your movement, and now we're gonna drag you to the ground.
Yep.
If you have any bonus action things you could do, you could.
I don't
do
think
those.
I can. No.
Just yell at him.
Yeah.
Harsh language.
I'm gonna
All
yell
right.
out some curses that I don't want to say on stream right now.
Nice.
That I give out them.
Nice. Bardova.
Okay.
Now you can use your action right now to break free of the restraints.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to roll because once you got out of the range, the effect of the entanglement is gone, and therefore you just break free. That takes your action.
You still have a
Or you can keep your hands tangled together and do some other action.
But would it
without your hands.
continue to restrain again or grapple?
Until you get rid of it. Yeah, as I'm saying, you're in the restrained condition. Literally, it's like somebody tied you up with living ropes, and then you got pulled out to where the ropes are no longer living. So you're still technically restrained by them, but you're not
Didn't you get a nat 20?
It wasn't
No,
that
I just got a 20.
modified.
Oh.
modified 20. Would I be able to get my loot as I leave the area?
But okay, so getting out of the entanglement
Mhm.
is the action. Then you're allowed one item interaction. The instrument is on the ground, ergo it would be an item interaction.
Which is free.
You just gotta break out first. It's not.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my action to break out.
Okay. And if you're broken out, now you can pick up your loot.
Okay, and then I pick up my loot.
And then you can move. If you move back into the space, you're going to get tangled again.
Okay. So
Is
where's
it
it centered? It's centered on.
It's centered on Valair.
Okay.
So 15 feet around him.
Then I'm gonna move.
Just stay out of 15 feet of him if you want to.
So if I moved here, would I still be in range of it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to back. You have to stay in that where he pulled you out to. That far out.
So am I out of
Okay.
it from here?
You can't get around. You have to
Oh,
go-
so I'm stuck right here.
Well, you could go down. You could go over by the elemental beast, the tree
Yeah,
thing.
you can come like this way.
Okay. Could I go that way to the one that's in front of the wagon?
Sure.
I feel like I wouldn't want to do that though.
You're not going to help stop it from attacking your friends.
There's some still
It's
flying.
attacking
Help
the wagon. It's not
me!
attacking my friends.
Okay, so just back up to the wagon. At least put your back to it. You could do that.
So that one gets ripped off.
I will do that. Can you move this?
We back up to the wagon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like which? Are you facing the wagon? Facing away?
Now he's facing away from the wagon. He's using the wagon to protect his back, so he's not getting attacked.
Probably shouldn't have done
Ready.
that.
Yeah,
but
that doesn't sound good at all.
Great.
Alright.
my next turn, I got your back.
So he tried to attack me last round. Clearly aggressive.
But
I will manifest my packed weapon as a great axe.
Let's see if we'll cut through the ropes.
I don't. You're gonna
Take
hit
a
me.
swing.
Don't do that.
What else happens?
I believe in you.
You try it if you want. I think I'm gonna catch an axe though.
Do it.
That is a 22 to hit.
Oh, you hit.
60 damage. 10 slashing damage. Magical.
It shrieks and says, "Why are you using orc weapon? You who can speak our language."
I'm just gonna kind of look at it because it's like just a black axe with a sapphire on it. Like, I guess it looks kind of orcish, but this is Sapphire, Saf's weapon. No matter what form it takes.
You had to go and invoke that name, didn't you? Foul fiend of shadows, you shall not leave this field alive. And your voice say, you probably didn't want to mention me to him.
Too late!
Whoops.
I take it back.
Miss! You pissed it off though, so what it does is it's going to amp the range to 30.
Just got out.
Nice.
Ooh, there we go.
That's an earthquake.
That was an earthquake.
First still happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Hey
it.
guys, we're in an
There was
earthquake.
one yesterday.
Make sure the camera doesn't fall down.
Yeah, we're enjoying and experiencing a California
Regularity.
yeah, irregularity, but it's fun nonetheless.
Let's
Still
hope this
going.
is getting stronger.
It is getting bigger.
Yeah.
This is impressive.
I'm
Yeah.
not worried now.
Adapt. Wait.
Tip the boat, don't tip the boat over.
We're in a relatively safe.
This is wicked. This is like my first time.
Oh,
He's
welcome
from
to
Georgia.
California.
Yeah, I'm from Georgia.
Oh,
Oh, so you're
Oh,
probably
this is-
freaking
this-
out a little
no,
bit.
I'm
This
just
one,
like-
this one's still going. So
It's going.
This
a really
is
long
really
time.
long.
Somebody.
Yesterday there was one like
right in the
around
morning.
noon.
No, it was like closer to 10.
There was.
Oh, well, it was only around noon, and it was just rocking for a really long time, and then it calmed down.
Well, the one that got the
Maybe
most
it's
impressive part of it was the crack. I heard the cracking sound. That's,
Yeah.
that's never good.
He started really fell.
It's still moving a little.
Yeah, it is just.
I'm more or less using the triangle on the wall to determine if the earthquake's still going and it stops. So
I was gonna say I thought I was tripping at first.
Give us a second, guys. We gotta
Yeah.
make sure.
As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
And shut off the.
Cody, can you do it?
I get snacks.
We'll be back in 10 minutes, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back. So I want to make sure everything's cool. I have to go to the bathroom. Actually.
just sent you something.
dead yet.
No earthquake got us.
I'm feeling better.
Yes. So we do think about those in the Ridgecrest area, though, where they did get hit with 7.1 according
Yeah.
to the
7.1.
preliminary reports. Not that
They
we're
could change if they re-evaluate.
right, but at this point we are in a rather pitched battle with these vine-like creatures.
So does the ground open up underneath them?
No, but the water probably does slosh a bit out of the pool, out of the
Do we all have to make dex checks to stay upright?
Unless you're entangled, in which case you're.
Well, no,
you're
actually,
just
actually,
out
actually, it would be probably realistic for the entire fight to stop as everybody kind of looks around. Everybody's looking at the vine people. The vine people are going.
And then I cut off its head! Okay, where are we at?
We were at. Where did my? I'm losing my mind here. We were at land pip section.
Lampip.
I'm gonna try and just break out again.
Fight!
Now you're prone, so you're at disadvantage on the check.
Fight, little buddy! You can do it!
Muscle wizard, muscle
Can
wizard.
do it.
And you have to make a strength check, and it's still a 15.
At
Nope.
disadvantage.
I'm laying there.
Roll again. It could be a 1.
He doesn't want to roll again.
13.
Okay.
Better.
Yeah, no, it actually has to take the 5. So.
No, I know, but still.
Here's the bad part.
Oh no.
You feel your body slowly being the elevation
in.
you're being pulled into the ground.
Thought we already did Old Man Willow Man.
Apparently
Okay,
not.
I just
Not enough.
I'm just curious because it makes me worried. Is the ground caving out for him, or is it basically pushing him into the earth itself, and he's
No,
dragging it?
it's actually moving. It can move through Earth because of the form of creature it is. So it's just taking him with it. when it
Okay.
goes.
Good. He's not being crushed to death by
He's
vines.
not going to be cheese grated.
No,
Exactly.
no. I'm thinking more along the lines of I just saw several episodes of Stranger Things.
Oh no.
So
That's why
I need
this
to
is
start
happening.
watching
I'm in season 3.
Still need
Creepy
to
show.
watch season 2.
I've
I
been
need to
waiting
watch
to watch
season
season 3.
Season 2 is awesome because the one guy who in the story is the most heroic gets the appropriate heroic death.
Okay.
Anyways,
Or did he? It's
No,
a
he-
2 year. It's a 2 year ago. I mean, a year ago episode. So no spoilers here.
no, I just
No-
mean
no spoilers.
Let's get back to it. Okay, Bardova.
Okay. And we said that the leader was the other one that were there by the cart.
No,
The leader was the first one.
the one that's talking. The one that currently is making cracking, popping noises and moving its mouth, and he's doing the same thing.
Okay.
Snap crack.
Oh, that's not interesting. Comprehend does that let you speak with? Oh, you took speak with, right?
I've seen someone say that.
Unless you-
Comprehend.
yeah.
Three quakes.
Because comprehend doesn't let you speak it.
Right. It's tongues that let you speak.
It's not distracting.
Comprehend just lets you understand.
That's what I thought. I thought it was speak with, but you took comprehend, right?
maybe they understand our
Well,
language.
tongues is like a second level spell, I think.
That's the
I don't
point.
think we're allowed to
So you just can hear what they're saying. So.
Well, none
Just-
of his words had any effect anyway, so.
So that makes sense.
Oh, but he just pissed it off.
Yeah, he shouldn't
far?
have pissed it off so much, so that 30 increasing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's a good point.
Oh God, no.
He wouldn't have heard the
Lampet,
name.
Do
Yep.
not draw your
That's
quarterstaff.
right. The entire conversation couldn't have
What?
happened because you can't talk.
off by wheeling around one of their dead relatives.
So they're still pissed off, but not
I'm
quite
like
so pissed
sinking
off.
into
Right.
the ground. I'm about to have to
Um,
reroll a character.
They just want to embrace us in a mulch instead of.
There's nothing I can do for you except run back in. I'm sorry.
You
Or
can
no,
inspire
I'm
him.
caught anyways because.
yeah, you're in it.
Or did the
Expansion.
expansion get bigger or did that not happen?
How
It
much
did not
health-
happen.
Hey, Lampet, how much health are you at?
I'm at full health,
He hasn't been.
He's getting sucked
but
into
I'm about to
the dirt.
become the ground.
I'm gonna try something on my turn, but
I'll
we're gonna
dig
see if it
for-
Okay.
works.
Then
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
take
cast-
one bigger breath.
I'm gonna use vicious mockery on the leader.
Okay, what does vicious mockery do?
I
He
unleash a
throws
string
out a
of
slew of
insults.
insults to.
Yeah.
I'm asking him.
Good point.
He's the one who's casting the spell.
Good
The
point.
reason for this is that I prefer when you're casting a spell for you to come up with your character's interpretation of what that spell would sound like, because you're a bard.
Okay.
No other. That doesn't mean you have to sing a word. Doesn't mean you have to play an instrument. Just what kind of music do you imagine this spell would sound like? Vicious mockery.
Particularly, what am I saying?
No, what? I know the vicious mockery is it's a bunch of insults.
Yeah.
What does that sound like musically? Is there any music out there that you think sounds like an insult?
Music that.
You see what I'm going for?
What genre of music is an insult to your ears?
I'm the only one that's.
Oh,
really
which genre of music is an insult?
What do you think? If you're going to insult a tree, what are you going to be? What kind of music would insult trees?
Heavy metal.
There we go.
Wind chime.
That's appropriate.
Yeah.
Sounds like a band song.
Just looks at the tree.
Wow.
Exactly. Okay, I just needed. I wanted.
Okay.
I want you to get a feel for what
Okay.
the bard, because a lot of people think of a bard as just another spellcaster, but really what bards are is they're a way of conveying the musicality into the roleplay environment.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to get a feel for what it is. So yeah,
If anyone wants to know what a bard can do, watch the video game Brutal Legend. Very good example.
That's a Valor Bard.
That is a bard if I ever saw one.
Okay, so therefore it does what? What's the effect of the spell?
If it hears me, or if the target can hear you, though it need not understand you, it must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic and have disadvantage on its next attack roll.
All right.
So he just starts screaming death metal while he's grappled to the ground.
It failed.
Yeah. D4. So the little pyramid. Yep.
His brain.
1.
Oh, 1.
Drink water much?
A little bit of sap.
Turn you into a Yule log.
Yeah. Make you into firewood.
Losing my mind. No, I'm only losing
It's
my
time to
pen.
burn the forest.
Yeah.
My mark?
I can't do screaming. I can't do it. It hurts. I don't know how to do it right.
Yeah, if you don't know how to do it right, you should
I can do ancient
Will
tube
hurt
and
your
throat
Tell him
singing.
that we're gonna burn the forest. Don't leave us alone.
I can't tell him shit. I can't speak his language. I can just hear it.
Pull a lighter out of your pocket.
Who would burn something?
I'm a rock.
The only one that can is sink it into the ground.
Wraith, your action.
Create bonfire on yourself.
That's why I said I could use
Do it.
firebolt, but I just
I'll try to heal you.
Create bonfire.
Bonus
I'll
action
try to
Hex.
heal you.
I don't have.
Bonus action, what?
Hex.
Hex. On the leader.
He doesn't get a save, right?
No. And he now has disadvantage on.
Checks and rolls to hit.
No, not to hit. It's just
Only skill checks.
Okay.
Yeah, ability
Skill
checks
checks
with,
and saves.
with an ability the ability I choose.
Okay.
I think John's a DM. If he wants them to get disadvantage
Sure.
on rolls
No,
to
yeah.
hit.
It's because Bestow Curse actually does that.
I don't have that yet. Hit.
The GM's can help us. Don't argue.
Yeah.
Say 16 to hit.
16 will miss the boss.
Ooh. That's bad. Alright.
Oh no!
That's my turn.
Okay. The boss returns the favor by attacking you with both hands.
He's at
Catch
disadvantage.
these hands.
It's tickle time.
Use a disadvantage.
No, nice try.
No,
No, it's not on attacks.
No vicious
Vicious
mockery.
mockery.
Oh, vicious mockery did.
Yeah. The first attack is disadvantage.
Going from a
Good
19
thing.
to a 5.
Gotcha, buddy.
And second was also a 5. You guys are saving Wraith's butt right there.
He's like, huh.
You get him, guys!
No, you see a single.
And now,
you see a
although
single
he held
sappy
off for a
tear.
round, now because of the fact that he didn't get to hit you, he does extend the circle. So now it's 30 feet. So those of you that would think get to make your, now you get to make your checks.
Okay.
Yep.
A single sappy tear.
I'm
from
not
his
getting
vicious
out of
mockery.
here.
The lake is starting to frost over with rime ice.
I don't make
Damn.
any checks, right? I'm just
That
thinking.
sucks.
What is the strength?
I'm
or-
glad
You'll make
Snow
another
is
check
not
in a
here.
second
Dex.
here.
Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, you're as captured as you can
13.
get.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Huh?
Other than just
13.
buried.
Okay.
6.
Hey, Takashi 81's with us, everybody.
Hey.
Hi.
Welcome, welcome. That's somebody already posted. Good things.
Takashi 6'9".
Please don't.
We love all our viewers equally.
Whose turn?
It's still theirs. And you're trying to distract me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Ripping the front wheel off of the left side of the wagon. The right side of the wagon, I should say. Yep, there goes the right front wheel down.
Uh-oh! Boonk!
Wagon is
Falls
now
over.
wagon is over 30% angle. You have to make a deck save because you get pitched inside.
Oh no. 8.
4 points of damage from banging around inside.
Appropriate.
And
During that time, do I see what's going on with these guys?
yeah, well, you were probably more than likely looking out the window at his side, saw him, and now you got pitched to the other side of the wagon when it fell, because it fell that
Oh,
direction.
I thought I was looking at the guy in the back here, and now
Well, you were looking. But you just asked what you thought. Whether you
If
saw
I
him.
saw him now,
No,
we'll
because,
get to it in a minute.
okay. Well, just for clarification, the wagon falls to its right.
Okay.
It's going to pitch you to
Yes.
this side. So
Okay.
there's no way you can see something on that side.
Yeah.
This way.
You can just lay it on its side. It's fine. It's not really on its side. It's close enough.
Yeah. It's close.
Okay.
Just put me on top. There you go.
Okay, that one that's near the rook turns to attack the rook.
Oh no.
You can do this, though!
12 plus 5, 17. What is your armor class?
Yeah, that's a hit.
Bye.
Bye, Miss American Pie.
2 points of damage.
Never mind.
Bye.
2 on Valere, or attack on Valere. Dismiss. And are you
Where are you at?
Behind me.
Buried in the
This one over
trap.
here. This one over here hasn't even moved yet. Let's go ahead and move it towards the wagon as well.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought he was the lazy one of the group, just like they're doing all the hard work.
He's the voyeur.
No, but he's the one that's going to
working on
crawl
a character.
inside and kill anybody
I
inside.
got
the
one
wagon.
right here.
I don't.
Sounds
I'm
great.
safe in here.
Oh, who is it?
Who is it?
Yeah, you know, actually, from that end, as you're laying there on the side of the wagon trying to get back up, you see the little tendrils coming between the cracks.
Say I won't.
Is anyone in there?
Say I won't.
No.
Meow.
I've seen enough anime to know where this is
Go
going.
there.
No. Me?
Yep.
So I'm going to strength check to try to break out of all this stuff,
Okay.
and yeah, see how that goes.
Go. Let's see how that goes on the strength check.
Nat 20.
Okay, you're broken out, so you can now move at half rate, or you can stay and fight. But if you stay and fight, then you have to make another saving throw at the end of the round again.
I'm going to turn my back on the enemy behind me, and I'm
Mhm.
going to try to pull him out of the roots
Thank you!
because he's right behind me.
Mm-hmm.
No, not one. No, not one.
I'm gonna roll that bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
So that's 9.
12 plus whatever your strength is.
So plus 4. So 16.
16.
To break him free.
You pulled him back to the surface. So you're struggling with the plants.
You're having a hard
Mr.
time pulling this
Frodo.
rutabaga.
Thank you, Captain.
I got you, Pep.
Where's your gelfling when you need it?
Oh no.
Prior! Prior!
No one likes gelflings.
I like gelfling.
Gelflings are
Drain
awful.
its essence.
They're creepy little dolls.
Run.
That scene horrified me
Oh,
forever.
you go before me though.
The draining scene.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Oh my god.
The first one where they killed the podling was awesome.
Yeah.
That was terrifying. And then they bring in your heroine, and you're going, oh no, no,
No. No.
So would Fireball.
You can't do that. She's got wings.
So bad.
I'm gonna do everything.
Oh
She
my
doesn't know
god.
that yet.
So can I climb
We're
up to
talking about the
carriage,
dark
look
crystal
over
for
and
anyone who
see
doesn't know.
them?
Well, you have to
Because you
climb.
said it was at an angle.
Right, but you could climb up to that side. You have to go through the window or push the door open. So make a strength check.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I was just curious if I could
Get
see.
on top. The tremors can't get you.
Yeah, no.
You can't even get the door pushed
It's a
open.
2.
Yeah, the idea is you can't get the angle of attack because the glass doesn't let you see through because it's tipped. So you'd be trying to get up and over that, and remember you're short inside.
Oh well, I was going to cast Acid Splash.
You
That's
get
why
this one.
it's not a straight line. It's actually a lob. But it's if I
The
can't get the
door
door.
open, you can't throw it through the window through the door.
open.
All right.
That one.
Oh, I forgot. I want to yell.
Wait.
Yeah.
Snowy!
See.
Daddy needs help!
Whoa!
That a girl!
I think.
I trust her.
Yeah.
I trust her implicitly. Hmm? Well, it means nothing in there's gonna come out and get us.
Yeah. Okay.
What is her breath weapon? Ice?
Ice.
Nice.
She's
He's
a.
been calling her Snowy.
Well, she's also a prismatic dragon, so I didn't know.
He just clarified.
You just
Good to check.
Okay, so what did you
I'm
do?
gonna rush over to his aid.
So you're gonna rush through the. Okay,
Everybody
so
help
that's
your
5, 10,
boy.
15. You can make it, but you gotta make a strength check first because you got potential getting caught in
It's only
entanglement.
10.
13.
Wait, it's only 10?
2 squares for him to get from where
Okay.
I was to him.
So you made a. What did you
13.
13?
Did you add any
Was
modifiers,
that
or
with
was
you?
that the base roll?
That was
That was what the
modifier.
Just making sure.
Okay.
Plus 5 on strength.
13. That won't make it. You're still stuck at 15. Remember? So push him back.
Yeah.
He tries to make it.
Just
That
yell-
also means you're
yell
now
some words
restrained.
from
Would he
encouragement.
move 5 or no?
Some words
Not
of
move at all?
encouragement.
Yeah, he didn't get to move because
Okay.
the issue is he has to make the roll to be able to move.
Okay.
If he beats it on strength, then he actually rips out and can start moving.
Could I use rage at this point?
You could rage if you wanted, sure.
I'm gonna do that.
The heavy metal set you off.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Oh.
Really spoke to me.
See, that's what Doug
Down,
is.
down, down.
You hear the music of your people.
Oh, buddy, you're not running very good today.
Could I try to get out of the vines again?
You don't get a double. You don't get a
Oh,
double
no.
dip with the saves. It's just you're raging. You're raging against it. So next round, you
Okay.
can
Rage against the vines.
rage against the vines. Go
Didn't
ahead,
let you
Nycos.
go and you got pissed.
He's pulled you back. No, he's pulled you back. So now
You,
get to
you
make
were
your
trying
save.
not to have a very clingy relationship, and
Strength
look what
check.
happened.
Yeah.
Do it. It's force.
Nope.
No.
What'd you roll?
Come on.
A 6.
Roll
Well,
a
I'm
different
technically
D20.
assisting him, so he would
I'll
get
use my
advantage.
inspiration.
There you go. I'll use the
There we
inspiration.
go.
Well, I'm
That's a
technically
D4.
assisting him,
What'd you
so
say?
wouldn't he get advantage?
No, the fact that he
What?
gets to save it all is
I
because
said
you.
roll
Because
a
you made
different
a
D20.
check to
Let me
get
see
him
yours.
to this point.
Do it.
It gave me 2 more points.
Sorry.
Pip is cursed.
Pip drops back into the goo again.
My goo!
This is not gonna be what's his name? What's the name of the horse?
Atreyu.
No,
No,
that's
no,
the
his
kid's
horse.
name. What's
his
Atreyu's horse's name?
Anyways,
Oh,
No one
what that
knows
is.
because we've all blocked it from our memories.
We don't like that memory. That's right.
You guys know
You in the stream. Do you know what Atreyu's horse's name is?
they're redoing Akira.
From the never-ending story.
From their first Neverending
This
Story.
one.
Did you know that?
Say recast a tree.
They're,
The second
they're
one.
redoing Akira.
cool.
They had to because the first one was so bad.
What?
Just kidding. Okay, Bardova.
Okay. On the one that he turned his back to
Yes.
assist, I want to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Dissonant Whispers.
Dissonant Whispers.
Okay,
sorry.
so you now you're insulting. This is really funny. You're using whispers against trees who speak in nearly silent language. So what do you envision this sounds like?
Heavy metal again. Just the sound
Coming through
No,
the
it's-
trees.
It's
It-
freaking Jethro Tull.
very much.
Flutes.
It's heavy metal so much to the point that it resembles the sound of a saw. Yeah. I didn't want to say chainsaw because I don't know if that's I don't know if I know about that.
So,
No,
So a saw.
Oh. So,
Artax.
Artax.
Oh.
That's right. Artax, no.
I'm not gonna let that happen.
we have 4 horses that no one has asked what has happened to them.
I'm sure they're fine.
they just
Sure they're
flipped
fine.
over.
Artax,
I'm sure they're just
no!
laying on their side like this, trying to move.
They're not on the field. They're not there.
Artax, Artag, Arzak. Are
Yes.
not. No!
Okay.
Do I get mom strength?
Adrenaline.
It depends. Do you consider him your
Not my
baby?
baby!
Call me mommy.
Ah.
Call me mommy.
Wraith.
I cannot do that, Captain.
will.
You seen Rocket Man?
Okay, so how much damage did
I
that
have
do?
not.
Rocket Man.
They need a wisdom save. DC 13.
That's
They
very
take half
funny.
as much on success. So how much?
I think they saved.
Yeah. So you roll the dice still, but you just divide it by 2, rounding down.
4.
So they take 4 damage.
So in Rocket Man, they're driving on Mars, and a storm pushes over the rover. The captain is stuck underneath it during the storm, and the really stupid, funny character comes over, and he's just an idiot, but he says, "Call me mommy. If you call me mommy." And he doesn't understand. He's like, "I'm not gonna call you mommy. It's the only way I can have the strength to save you. A mother can lift a car if she thinks her child's in danger. Call me mommy." He calls him. He goes, "Mommy, oh please, mommy, help me. I'm saving you, Johnny." And he gets super into it, and he flips the whole rover over. Great movie.
As a bonus action, can I give Land Pip a bardic inspiration as well?
That's
Yeah,
inspiration.
you could. Are you sure you want to do that?
no.
Mainly because you hear a shriek from the sky.
Whoa!
A familiar shriek from the sky.
Familiar or other familiar?
So, are you sure you want to give inspiration
To the guy who's in
to the guy in the
I-
pit, or
The guy
I
who's
don't
trying
need
to
it.
hide him out of the said
I will.
pit.
I will instead give Wraith bardic inspiration.
that's what I call a near miss as Snowlin drops in. She sees you pointing down, you're panicking. Ah, mommy! Mommy!
I didn't actually.
Nope, you did. You saved
No, it
him.
wasn't in an accent,
Oh,
so
yeah,
he's
that's
fine.
true.
But the whole point is that Snowlin basically comes in and she just bites the ground where you are. Now, there may be some
Chomp.
incidental damage, but
Chomp.
with a 19, she basically bites you, the dirt
Free.
around you, and basically rips you free.
Thank you. I knew you always rock with
Hang
the
on a
dragons.
second.
Snowy, your life.
Hang on a
Little
second.
life debt.
Hang on a
The
second.
life debt.
Life debt. You're a whoopee.
You know what? I'm just gonna lay back in the hole. Keep I'm
6
just kidding.
and 4 is 10 points of damage. Though.
Sick. I got 4 health left.
Could be worse.
Just play the don't get hit game.
She basically grabs you out of the dirt and rips you out and tosses you, and the additional 1 point of damage from the toss as you go
Sick.
right across the ground.
I was really hoping for a 4.
No, Evie Cakes, I don't have Nightbot. I'm not even sure what that is. So, thank you for asking. Anybody else know what
It's
Nightbot
a
is?
Twitch thing.
Okay, we will look into it. I don't know whether it's a positive. I don't even know what it is. So. I'm new to this. We've been doing this we've only been doing this episode,
About a month.
Yeah, about a month. All right, Valaire. I'm sorry. Yes, Wraith.
Okay. So I'm going to use my Hexblade Curse on this guy as a bonus action.
Keep cursing him, are
Yeah,
you?
I'm just gonna pile everything onto him and then
Do it.
over him.
Then nuke him at once.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna start dealing a lot of damage if I can get him.
If you can
Don't
actually
tell
hurt
the
him.
Now I
DM
crit
that.
on a 19. And I gain my proficiency bonus in damage against him. So, alright, let's see if I can hit. No.
No.
It's a 14.
It's
That would be a
14.
miss.
Yeah, it's a 15.
That would be a miss.
That's a near
Oh,
miss.
right. He gave me Bardic Inspiration. So, and it's actually a 15 plus 8 to hit because of my improved
Just
attack
roll
bonus.
dice. Roll it.
No,
Roll
I'm
it.
trying to roll. Let's see, what did
Big
I
money, no
roll?
whammy.
16?
Stop.
4, so
You
19.
had a 14. What's your roll? You got plus
I
1
had,
is
I had a
15.
15, I miscalculated.
So you have 15.
So
Plus
now I have
4.
a 19, so plus 4. Because the
That will hit.
Okay. So it is.
Consider
I was
uncursed.
I was relevant.
D6 perhaps.
I got it.
Wait till I get the bagpipes.
Yeah.
Okay. Woohoo! So that is 18 slashing damage. Actually, 20 slashing damage and 5 necrotic.
Oh, boy.
25.
Huh? Get that tree.
Mm-hmm.
Get that shrub out of here.
You find something kind of odd.
I'm just
Oh,
happy. I
yeah.
was
The symbol of your hex as it forms, it seems like there's a shadow of the hex, as if he's been hexed by you before.
Oh, wait a minute.
Here.
Sheriff, what'd you do?
Everything's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
do it.
My turn?
No, I hadn't done their actual attacks. I only did the ones that were ripping out. Okay, now the one rips the front of the wagon open. looking at you through the open hole.
Occupado.
You have mending.
Oh, hi, Mark.
You have mending.
It's Mark the Red, everybody.
Yeah.
He's a paper cutout, but not today.
No, Glib's just shitting himself in here.
Oh. A 19. I'm sorry, that's a 24 and a 16.
I don't want it to hit, but it will.
Both of them?
Yes.
Ow.
Bye.
Bye. Have a
4.
beautiful time.
Yeah. Bye, beautiful
10.
time.
I just realized. Everyone
And.
else here is level 1.
Yep.
Oh, I know.
Oh, you got lucky on that. 12 points of damage.
I'm at 1 hit point.
Hey,
By the way,
three,
and
brother.
literally it grabs you and tries to tear you in half.
He's tiny. So
This
it's not
seems
that
a
hard.
little excessive for the guy who's been staying out of it.
They don't care.
I don't care.
I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees.
I am the Glim. I'm dying under a rock.
On Thugun. Miss again.
Shame.
And you have resistance now, too.
On the boss.
Yeah. Yeah.
So did they drag me out of the cart? That was the other
No, they're tearing you apart inside the cart.
Of course they are.
Of course they are.
We can't
Just
even
cast
hear you
fireball
scream.
centered on yourself.
Yeah, because it's an open space, and in space you can't hear anything scream.
Ha,
Uh-huh.
ha, ha.
Okay, Wraith, I got an 23.
Yeah.
Finally hits. 2 points of damage and make a saving throw. Versus poison. Constitution. 15.
That's a 9.
Ooh. Okay, you are innervated. It draws 4 hit points from you
So,
and gains 4 hit points back.
Oh, little bastard.
See the wood start to come back together.
The necrotic
Little
becomes less
buds.
We're fighting Groots.
A little flower on its forehead.
Yeah, what is that plant game with the stupid plants that run around?
Plants vs. Zombies?
No, there's a goofy one. This
Oh, Last of Us or something.
No, not that.
It's
It's
like
even
Journey
goofier.
of Flowers.
It's,
I know what you're
talking
talking
about.
about.
Oh, it's called
Olimar?
flower, I think.
Yeah,
No,
no,
they-
just like a flower
What's it?
float
What?
through the wind.
Pikmin. That's
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Okay, Pikmin.
These are like embarrassingly cute-looking plants as they're spreading off. No, I'm just
I'm
kidding.
thinking of the actual.
All right.
It's just a fighting giant. And then it's like, whoa, no.
The other one is now going to be trying to rip that door with the "Do Not Open" on the back open.
Hey, don't you touch our wagon.
Oh, I'm already tearing your wagon to pieces. Oh,
Hey, don't you do that.
It
Don't-
rips the back
don't you do
door
that.
off the
You
wagon.
got a second one coming for you.
No, that was just going up the wagon. It's been up the wagon every round. It's done nothing but tear up the
I'm
wagon.
not doing anything to anyone.
And finally, one of them.
I guess it's time.
Why am I
21?
way over there?
I don't know.
Alright.
Shame.
That's where you
6
should
points of
be.
damage.
Yeah, I was
Oh. I almost felt that.
Shame.
Thanks
Should
for
we like
that.
run somewhere? Or
like, no.
I feel like I'm missing something.
We embrace the TPK if that's what he's given us.
Oh no, I'm not going down here.
It's Valor's action anyway.
I don't think either of them are close to dying.
So I'm going to
No,
tell
but
Snowy.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Snowy!
I'm very weak.
Go save the other little one in the wagon.
Ah,
Ah, you
So
shouldn't
she's gonna
do that.
jump up on the wagon.
check for recharge. No, she's not recharged.
Okay. But she'll probably try to tear in through the upper window and try to pull him out. And I will turn back around, And
Stab him in the face.
smite this mother.
Oh boy.
I hope he's not a mother. He'd give her saves to all his friends. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, give me a second.
Which spell? You need a hand? Do you
I
need
don't
a
want to tear it.
hand?
Yeah. You will. So that is a 4 plus 6. This is a 10.
10 misses.
Darn.
Oh darn!
Well then I swift.
I guess so.
My sword wasn't out. That's why.
That's
I
what he
put the
got
sword
you
away.
away, yeah.
Yeah.
It's that button. The button's
Yeah.
temperamental. It's like he accidentally hits it sometimes. He's getting ready to swing and he goes, just thwip. What?
Yeah.
Damn it! Back up! Come back up! here.
Accidentally pushes the bouquet of flowers button.
Exactly. Have some fun.
Wait a minute.
I love you.
Ta-da!
Glam!
Did Snowden actually get me out?
She's landed on the top, which is the side, but you can go out either end past them.
You
if
might
want.
see her head coming through the window.
No, only the one got to you. Only
Only
got
one
close enough
got
to
to
you.
me.
So you can run
But,
away from
but
it.
I'm not entangled by it, correct?
No, it's not. You're not inside the area of entanglement. You're safe.
The first time
I
playing
just wasn't
Barbarian,
sure because
so
it grabbed
not
me.
used
That's
to
why.
it.
So there is a way out where I'm not going to be attacked by it.
Oh no! Well, no. You're small enough. You could find a way around.
Only level 1.
You can do a fighting disengage and not have to worry. Any attack
Two,
of
yeah.
opportunity.
Swipe
That would
it
use your
one
action.
Well, it uses an action to disengage is the only
Sorry.
problem.
Yeah.
shot.
Which,
Fight or flight. This is the choice you have,
no, I know.
Do
I'm just
as we all do.
well, I can see it, right? Does that mean I have?
Yeah, there's two of them. You can
Yes,
see two of
that's
them.
for
Yes.
turn.
Well, the one that's on me, basically, the one that can hurt
The one
me.
that came
Catch
inside
fire.
the
The one
yeah,
that's
inside,
hurting
yes.
you and the one that just tore the other door out.
Well,
The one
this
behind.
cart is pretty much gone.
Don't say that.
No,
We'll use
my,
these guys
my
to
back
fix
is
it.
to the cart, so don't say that.
Well, the
Not
cart
fashion
cart
your
fell
limbs to
away
make
from you.
My cart.
Exactly. We use these guys to fix the cart.
Nice.
Yeah.
Guys, kill the ants so we'll use their.
We'll use their bodies as wood.
And the next time we encounter them, you see our door on this wagon. That's your cousin.
You want to be a
Little
window?
Nycos, help me.
Help me.
Too late.
It's the little
What do you do?
Necronomicon book mouth
Exactly.
opening.
Do it.
Fighting withdrawal,
Or
fight
run
it,
away
or
and
run.
jump in the water.
I'm casting Burning Hands.
Like you said, you didn't have any fire spells.
I didn't have any fire cantrips.
And they had to get close, and now they're close.
Yeah.
Burning Grab his face.
Burning hands inside the wagon. This is a good place for it.
Oh god damn it.
Well, well, it opened the door,
Oh, I know.
so it has an exit route.
Yeah,
So
but you're
it's just
fighting
the-
the one
so
that's
the,
on you.
the fire has oxygen, is
So
what you're
that's the
saying.
one inside. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. You
No,
caused
the
a nice
back
little-
door just got ripped open.
Yeah.
There's oxygen.
Oh sure.
So yeah, it's a dex save from that thing. Can I see if it's how much it is? Burning Hands, the spell.
Oh no, this is the paladin's.
It made
I'm
it
looking
save.
at
I got a
Oh.
16.
16.
I actually have the arcane
Okay, so it takes half damage from
Okay.
that. I just need to double check to make sure I'm not getting the wrong damage dice. Because I never write it down.
You have the bard cards.
I do have the bar cards.
There we are. 3d6.
I also have the bard cards. And the arcane book.
Okay,
want
so
those.
that's 14, so 7 fire damage.
They're for all the classes,
If
right?
it succeeds,
Warlocks,
I don't know if
wizards,
because
and
Sorcerer
sorcerers.
Wood if that does more damage or not, and it's a cone. So if there's anything behind it, like an actual real tree, it
No, the
catches
rest
on
are
fire.
no, the rest of your. Yeah, but it's only.
Paladin is pretty much.
What's the range on it?
15 feet.
Oh yeah, so it
It shoots out 15 feet. in
Right.
Cone.
So yeah, but it's a cone, so it gets the doorway to the wagon, front of the wagon.
Well, if they rip it off the
Horses are
hinges, we're going to
shrieking.
need to replace the wood anyways.
Horses are shrieking because the flame shot up behind them, so they're gonna have to make a check.
Kill the horses for me. If you kill them with fire, it's already cooked.
Jeez Louise. That was
If
your
my other
horses.
character was here, he'd know what to do.
We could freeze them, preserve them.
Venison.
Ray of Frost.
Okay, the left front horse breaks free. He's gone. Takes off running.
Bye.
It gets lost to time.
Yeah.
It's the horse that runs through the
Hopefully I
Is
woods.
that
can
him?
find a horse somewhere.
That room.
I'm just curious that scared the stupid thing
I'm
away
trying to break out of the
finally.
vines.
Okay, strength check. 15.
I get a advantage since I'm in rage.
Yep.
20.
Yep.
That's modifier.
Woohoo.
Now you need to hit somebody this round to maintain your rage, or else you'll lose it because
I'm
nothing's hit you.
swinging on the one.
Charge
Right
right on
next
it.
to me.
Got a deal or take.
Yep, there you go. Now you got a deal or take
Hit him in
damage.
the face.
Hit, baby, hit.
Hit him in the face with your
7.
face.
7.
No,
that
plus
will
5, 12.
that will miss.
No!
You
Already used your name tag?
No, he has not. So you can fold your name tag down and reroll.
To get advantage.
We'll do that.
Better?
Nope.
No.
No.
Much
It's
worse.
okay, if it hits you, you're still raged.
Right. Since you brought yourself engaged, more than likely you might get hit this time. Land
You want to
pit.
get hit?
I want to walk so I can just in range so I can shoot
Burn
that
them.
one with a firebolt.
Burn him.
Okay, make sure you're walking with. What's your range?
You just saw a huge
You're
gout of
in
flame
range.
exit the freaking
120
cart
feet.
too.
Well, you don't have to move at all. You
Yeah,
just
well,
turn and pick
you're
at
in
this
range.
one.
It's not behind the cart.
Shoot this.
Just pick one.
Well, there's
you wanna
two-
hit the one
there's
that's
one
over
in
there?
front
No,
of the
there's
cart?
2 over there, and then there's 3 that you're all fighting.
Yeah.
Yes.
The way I picture it, you're all fighting one, and he's fighting 2. So I'm gonna help him with one of those.
So,
Okay, so all you can do
This
is
is the
flame
closest
basically the back of the wagon. The front of the wagon, because that's where
He should
one
be
of
able to
them
hit
is.
this.
That's what I'm
And
saying. Can
fire.
I move a little to the left to try and get?
Sure.
Yeah, so you're not moving into range, you're moving out of the.
Just
He's
moving
moving
to
along
the
Try to
laterally.
make a line of sight.
Yep, got it.
Do I gotta roll the hit on that one?
It's firebolt, so yes.
Yeah, so I have to roll the hit.
16.
There we go.
Plus 5.
Plus your intelligence
Yeah,
and proficiency.
you got it.
bonus.
Plus 5. Yeah.
Yep.
21.
That hits.
It's a D10.
Burning all
Burn
the tree
him
people.
alive.
Disco
Disco Inferno.
7.
Woohoo!
But okay.
Do they have to
7
do
fire.
a reflex to not burn?
No, that's
Okay.
firebolt is a straight blast. Burning hands is just a to whom
Just
it may
know they're
concern.
gonna keep catching these fire bolts as long as I live.
Don't say that. That's when you'll get grabbed into the ground
I
again.
have 3
All-
health. I'm doing
All
the
3
most.
points of your health until literally until you.
Until I go down. Okay, Bardova. You're still within the entangled area.
Yeah. Well, again, he's. So,
Oh no. We found who cast earthquake.
Just realized my dad didn't call back last time earthquake. He called me. He says, "John, this is worse than Northridge."
Do you have a fire song? Like a song
I
that's
don't.
so fire?
yeah. Oh,
The song
Fire, yeah.
never-
it's just a mixtape. It's I throw it.
You can always try.
He just has mixtapes of fire.
Yeah.
Argue that the song's
You got any
so hot.
Bomb weed, like some fire.
Yeah, some fire. So. Come up to 30 feet.
What you doing?
Oh, that's.
If you're gonna move, you got to make the strength check to get out of the entangled area.
You could probably try coming this way.
Yeah, you
That's-
could come out behind the wagon and be okay.
You'll be in the water.
Don't want to do that.
Yeah, don't want to do that. Would I be able to navigate behind the wagon without going in the water?
You could, but you got to make the strength check
Yeah.
to get out first.
All right, I'm gonna make the strength check to get out.
Okay.
No.
No. You should have
7.
gave yourself
Okay.
a bardic inspiration.
Because you stay there. Therefore, you have to make a second save because it's trying to move you back to entangled again. Because you were already restrained,
Uh huh.
and now it's going to try to entangle
So
you.
a safe.
It's trying to grapple. Yep.
Dex.
Strength?
It's dex save. No, it's dex save to get away from it.
8.
Yep. You're back to grappled again.
Now that was my action.
No, that was all move. So
Okay. The one that's behind the wagon, I'm gonna use vicious mockery again. And it's gonna sound like a saw, heavy metal, but it's very.
you know, I think he's got.
saw-like.
You know what? And all of a sudden, I've got a Motown song. 'Cause it's the same old saw, but with a different rhythm since you've
What
been
was that?
gone.
What was
Now
that
it's
one
the
show
same
that was just a bunch of people like
old
banging on
song.
trash cans and stuff, just making music
Stomp.
noise?
Stomp the yard.
So I only imagine is stomp right now. with just
What he's
saws.
actually
Wisdom save.
utilizing is music concrete, which is music
Wisdom
made
save.
with non-music instruments.
Yes. What's that?
Wisdom save.
Yeah,
Yes,
made
it
it.
was-
Rolled a 15.
So no damage and no disadvantage.
No damage, no disadvantage. I just insulted.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Your bark sucks.
Land pip.
Your bark is worse than your
Another
bite.
one.
I'm sorry, got ahead of yourself. Not you. Race.
Awesome.
Race.
That was a miss.
Ha!
Just got it out
I'm
of the way.
gonna take another swing at Big Boy.
Big boy.
Big boy.
Johnny, a big boy.
Jumping ahead.
He likes to roll 5s. That's a miss. It's like a 13.
Swift.
Snowy using her gnome saving tool, which is to bite you.
Maw.
Oh,
Oh no, she's gonna knock you out.
Oh no.
Nat 20?
Nat 20.
For that one.
That means that she's really good. And
Bye.
there's-
Yeah.
This
really
was
she
good.
grabbed me by
and
the scruff.
gently grabs
Okay,
him
yeah,
by the
this
scruff.
Well,
is
let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Does a
Yes.
23 hit you?
Yes.
Yes.
I have very low armor class.
Yes.
I'm at 1 hit point, so if I'm
You're-
dealing any damage, I'm on top.
Snowy,
You're at-
remember
you're
not
at
to
0.
chew.
And you're at 1 death save because she throws you. Because she's saving you, so she yanks you, pulls you out, and tosses you.
Good girl,
It worked for
Snowy.
him. Worked for him, so he tried to save you.
Good girl, Snowy.
Only you watch as he flies past you and goes plump plump and doesn't move. He's not moving.
There's a big fluffy bush here. Could you like try to land in the big fluffy bush?
No, it's a nat 20, so I land I smack it to a tree
Great.
in between another
It's
tree.
the
and his
horse
neck's at a weird
species.
angle, so he
and
goes
you
down.
land-
I land in the
A
crook
thorn
of a
bush.
split
But nat
one.
20, that should mean that she was really good at whatever she did.
She was really good at getting me out of there.
Okay.
He's out of there.
Okay.
DM's call.
Anyways.
No, my idea was actually that she just bit too hard.
Okay.
She tried to grab him.
She's messing these gnomes up. Brother.
She tried to throw me on
She
her back,
forgets her
but
own
it's
strength.
overshot.
Yeah.
She's just a baby.
Remember, she likes to play with food too. We've already seen her do this.
We're like-
Call me mama.
She was eating a fawn. It's like the same size as us.
That's right.
No, it's like twice as big.
All right.
Like 2
You
feet.
wouldn't make a bother mouth.
Or 40 pounds. A fawn weighs more.
All right.
Shoot her in the
Oh,
eye with a fireball. Get me out of your mouth.
Is that how you shoot?
The one that's inside
Yeah.
tries to go after
Like this.
Snow, so it's up on the top with Snow. So I'm
When
gonna put
I'm
it up
walking
on
around
top
like
with.
this,
Which
you
one?
gotta be worried.
The one that went
Fireball.
inside from this. Yeah, from this end. Yeah. One that got
Just
burnt,
whip
so
it.
it's smoky.
No smoke.
It's a great visual. This icy prism dragon facing off against this part burning wood elemental thing. The other one's going to also leap on the back from the backside up there too. Yeah,
Double team.
exactly. We're going after the
What if you
biggest
just
armor
light
class
yourself on
anyway.
fire
What's
and
Snowy's
throw it
armor
on
class
the
anyway?
You never told me.
Okay.
I would say it's infinite,
Yeah, no.
but
It's
so
about
don't
yourself
ask
on
me.
fire.
15 roll
Monster
around
Manual.
grass.
Youngling.
Mine's 18.
Young Silver.
I'm saying light
Yeah,
yourself
yeah.
on fire and start rolling.
Young Silver Wormling.
Is it young or Wormling? Those are two different
Wormling.
ages.
No,
She's
I
not
know.
a young. Not a young yet.
So she's a Wormling.
It's gonna be like 12.
Well, she's large size
23.
now.
14, I want to say.
No, you said she was medium.
No, she's medium. You argued that
8
she's medium.
feet tall, but she's like 10 feet long.
15 feet long.
So long as you
Yeah,
meet the
one
requirement
more.
of one direction, you are that size category.
Let's say she just had a birthday
I have 2
yesterday.
spell slots, and one is
Okay,
gonna
then
be
she's
healing on
then
me.
she's gotten to her large size category birthday.
Yep. She just hit the large size category birthday.
So proud of her. She's so blown away.
I had something to celebrate with her, but
Yeah. Well, we're getting her candles right now.
well,
Fingers.
you
Candles
were
already
paid.
came down.
Candle crashed.
These trees are messing us up.
Large.
Messing the gnomes up, I should say.
Holy
Me and
crap.
Snowy.
Holy crap, she's got better armor than I think anybody else in the party. She got 18.
Yeah.
It's my. I would make sure that we have the same. We always match.
What did you say her size was? Large?
Medium.
Medium. I sided medium now.
Miss.
Like she's about the size
Miss.
of a
No,
horse.
she's,
Wow.
she's large.
She's large. What?
She's the size of a horse, basically.
He rolled
Yeah.
4 d20s, and the
She
highest
could
he
pull
got
a
was
carriage
6.
if she wanted to.
Yeah, I'm
That
doing
was
great.
Wild.
I'm doing great.
That was
So
wild.
Maybe you should try that roll again.
Roll for Snow.
What?
Dex.
Her attack. She's fighting them.
Okay.
With bite. She didn't get her breath weapon back.
She did not do great.
No.
Well, I don't know what her bonus is.
Well, what's the base?
6.
That won't be enough.
Yeah. Even if. Her
Even if you believe hard enough.
I rolled a 16.
you wanna-
No, I'm okay.
16.
I was
so
good.
that-
Here,
Just
you,
get
you, you can just
I'm
put
good.
the
I got it.
lyrics.
I got
You can just
it.
put
I
the
got it.
lyrics.
I got it.
Fair enough.
Here's at least 2 above what they are.
She's plus 10.
So 16.
So that 19.
Let's use her to fight
No, it's
everything.
still not enough to hit them. But that 20 was actually a 30.
Yeah.
And at large, she would have actually been able to swallow him.
Next, I'm gonna teach her, how to do a medicine check.
I'm assuming that
Yeah.
Because most
Well, we don't
dragons,
even
even
need
at
horses.
Wormling,
She
are
can
still
pull
fairly
back on her own.
intelligent.
Oh, I know.
No, she was
Use her to
trying.
fight
Best you
more
could to get
things.
you out.
Fly.
No, I just
Use
imagine
her
that
to
she's
fight more
playing
things.
dumb
I see
just
this
to
is
screw
really-
with us.
Start giving her paladin levels.
Have her pick up one of them
It doesn't
and
catch
throw
spells
them
yet, though. That's amazing.
far.
And eventually she'll be able
Just
to
fly
strike
away
her
with it.
enemies with her
But
teeth.
like I said, I'm just
Nolan,
I'm
take it
under
somewhere
the
and come
assumption
back
that
in
she's
3
smarter than
days.
she's learning.
Oh, wow.
One fly a day and a half.
And it's just like
drop
I've been
it,
playing
fly
you
back.
guys for years.
All right. So she missed on the. She gets 3 attacks.
Woo. Okay. I'm not arguing.
Coach, most wormlings are like
Okay,
challenge
that's a
rating
28.
5.
Okay.
Most wormlings are like challenge rating 5 or 6.
That's 20.
Okay. So she
Yeah,
actually
dragons are
missed
supposed
with
to be
one claw,
one of the
plants it to
last
the ground, and
bosses.
basically bites one of them's head off.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Good job, Snowy.
And then she goes, "Huh, huh, huh." Yeah, I thought that.
Thought of.
That's not food. Food. What's going on?
I got a
I
splinter.
got a splinter. Okay, Valera.
I will.
No, I didn't do my attacks on you guys. I'm sorry. I gotta have myself.
Oh, I feel so left out.
Attack on Valera. Miss.
Hit me. I want you to do it. Hit me.
Wraith.
I think he just wants you to say.
There we go. 20 and a 25.
Yep.
Bye bye.
Whoops. That's
So long, farewell. Leader say goodbye.
It's okay. You gotta remember we're higher level.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
Are you dead yet?
No.
Okay.
How are you looking?
I'm.
How you
Fine.
doing,
On a
Bernie?
scale of
Bernie?
He's
one-
even been
on a
hit.
scale of
I've
1
been
to
hit once.
30, I'm about a 12.
I have
Oh yeah?
I
have
just go over
four
that
attacks.
joke, Army.
And you get hit for
Attack on
one.
target?
6. So like I
You're
got
good.
like
Ouch.
30.
And you got a dragon that's running.
16?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop using bardic inspiration on you then.
Well, you know it's good for roleplay stuff.
6, 7, 8 points
So
of damage.
usually-
You're helping me with the bagpipes.
That's my
That's
captain.
why you get one.
What type of damage?
Huh?
Oh, I'm
Type-
resistant still if I'm still enraged.
If it's not magical
So
and it's
bludgeoning,
bludgeoning,
slashing,
slashing,
and
piercing.
Yeah, so you
That's
take
what-
half of that.
So you
Well,
take
it doesn't-
4.
It doesn't specify.
How much do you have left?
I could have
If
sworn
you
it
did 8,
did.
if I take 4 of that, I would have 8.
On the regular PHP. You might on one of the other ones.
Boom, boom. Oh. Who's left? Oh, Valera. Okay,
The
you're.
one on Snowy.
Hmm?
The one on Snowy.
No, I roll a 4 on Snowy, so you didn't get hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He rolled 4 d20.
4 dice
The
and you
highest-
get a 6.
The highest
I'm not
he got
arguing.
was a 6.
The other one's dead.
Yeah, that was wild.
No, she's got freaking 18. She just goes, go ahead. Claw, claw. I could break in their knuckles on her. She's like,
Wait, they're just
Suck my
cracking their
legs like,
knuckles.
come at me, bro.
All their fingers are like back like
Yes.
this.
oh! Oh, I got a sliver. All right.
Guys, I got a splinter. You're a tree.
Now it's Valera's action.
Breaks all his fingers.
Who's?
Valera.
Filet.
I will slice.
And
And
dice.
Hopefully.
Once, twice, or thrice.
Ooh, nice.
Yay. That's a soft crit, so it's 19. I don't confirm it.
Okay.
But I got a non-nat 20 the second time.
So that's 2 hits. So we're going to roll damage.
Is it max damage?
One
The
is,
first one is.
Yeah.
And the other one you roll for.
Okay.
so you add this to your maximum possibility.
3 plus 4 is 7 plus
So 18? 'Cause you
7
maxed out at
plus-
15.
max on the dice is 12. Plus my strength mod on both is 4.
But you only rolled 1 attack.
He said roll 2.
No.
You got a natural 20 on the first
You
one.
roll a
so
natural
you backed
20. You
it
roll
up.
it. You back it. I said roll again. It was just to back it.
And you only
Right.
roll the second one because the first one, which is a natural
Right, so it
20,
should
you don't
just
have
be-
to roll. So you only had to roll for the second
16 then. Right?
Okay. 16 damage. Okay. It's still dead.
Max damage plus 4.
So it's dead. So one of them goes down.
Go.
That's the one that cast the entangling as well.
one. It's one of the ones.
No, it wasn't Entangle Me one. The Entangle Me one went after Wraith.
He's
Big
the
boy.
one that I threatened with the thing, and he entangled me.
No, that's that. I intentionally did it that way. The one that came up to you and went was not the one that cast. It was the other one.
Oh, okay.
I did that on purpose to make you think it was the caster.
Oh well.
See how clever I
This
am?
Padre, we're arguing over.
Yes, exactly.
this cadre system.
Yes. All right. Oh, this fight would have been a lot different under cadre. It would be done already.
Ha ha ha.
No, it's true. So Lawler's done. Grim. Second death save. Don't roll a 1.
Roll 20.
Well, thank you for saying it.
20.
Well, thank you for ruining.
Boom.
9.
You made that's a death.
That's
one
one
fail.
fail.
So he's got 2
So
fails.
one more left and Glim is dead.
The short first. That's okay.
Of course, the ones closest to death are the ones closer to
To
the
death.
grave.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. I'll give you the BP for that one, so you might be needing that later. Okay.
Oh boy, something you can use. By the way, you could have used your name tag to re-roll your death save.
Oh yeah.
Might as well save it for the next one.
I
We
thought
can-
it was
we can-
inspiration. Inspiration can't
plus-
be used
plus
on
it-
death
plus-
saves.
No, it's not.
John's
Okay.
inspiration, not
Yeah.
inspiration.
John's inspiration.
Also, if the argument is I need BP, I have 3.
Say,
It's okay.
Could have used BP.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'll wait until this one.
I'm
Thug 'em.
coming to save you next, so. I'm coming
What
to
you doing, Thugum?
Find me in the trees.
Someone's got to break.
Okay.
Got to break it otherwise.
Yep.
I believe in you.
Nope.
Advantage.
Strength.
No.
13.
No, he goes. He's now that's now entangled in it. So yeah. Also, you're out of rage because you missed last time.
What
And
did
he didn't hit him.
No,
You
he
got
got
hit.
hit.
Oh, he did get hit.
He did get hit, so you are still in rage. So you're good. You're good.
Grumble, grumble, grumble,
Grumble,
let me
grumble.
go.
What did you say? You had? 8.
Headbutt him.
9 pip.
Can I try and bring Glim back to life?
Do you have
A healing
a
spell.
healing spell?
No, like just like
Do you
you
have?
said he was
Do you have
unconscious.
spare the dying?
Do you have
kid?
spare the dying?
No,
Do you have a medicine kit?
no.
Does
can
he
still
have a
perform
medicine kit?
He can
check.
still do
Yeah,
a medicine
we-
check
I-
to
yeah.
stabilize him.
That's what I'm. Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I'm
so
talking
now
about.
you make a medicine check.
And if I fail, does he get his last death save?
No, if you make it,
Oh,
he
okay.
gets automatically saved.
Thank God. Make it. 15.
15. Ooh.
It's wisdom,
I don't think I got
so
any.
unless
What's
you
your
have
whiz?
-4,
I got
6,
plus
I'm
1.
fine.
Wisdom.
So makes it a 16. That works.
Alright, I'm
Oh my
stabilized
God,
at
you're
0.
not dead.
Just saved me a spell slot.
He's
Well, I'm still unconscious.
Your head's like there. His like
I
head.
grab his
But
head
you're
and
better.
go. Ah, I
You're
remember.
better is the key word.
Wake
You're
up!
better.
Good, you paid it forward 1 session.
So
Bardo.
are you restrained?
Yes. He's
Okay.
restrained and grappled. No,
Unfortunately, I'm still
Yes.
unconscious.
he's restrained and grappled. So
Okay. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the one right in front of him.
okay.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
I picture like parcel song.
More saws, right?
Like Harry Potter.
Yep, more saws, heavy
Okay.
metal.
So you've realized that saws and sawing logs makes that they're now so bored with it they're snoring.
What?
I'm making a joke.
Oh.
Sawing logs. So that's what you do when you're sleeping. It's called snoring.
Oh,
You've been sawing and attacking them with logs.
exactly.
So it made it safe.
Someone cast
Still-
Stupefy.
So no damage and so no damage.
It still takes half.
Okay.
5.
I'm very fast.
What kind of damage is that? Psychic?
Psychic.
Yeah. All right.
Sidekick.
Sidekick damage. Okay. Wraith.
Try to swing on this guy. See if I
Hey,
can
buddy,
get him.
hey, buddy, hey, buddy, swing.
Don't miss.
That is a 16.
16 will miss.
You gotta be the Batman.
Whack, whack,
whack,
He's using his
Um,
name tag.
Okay.
Work, damn it.
Out of the box.
Out of the box. It was low anyway.
Think outside the box. Think outside of it.
Lower than the last roll, damn it.
Okay, Snowy.
Roll above a fucking
Yeah.
8.
So actually, Snowy needs to make a dex save because she's climbing over wreckage that's being compromised by people ripping out the sides and the back.
That one.
She goes right through it. She looks up. Whoop,
Fwomp.
she's inside of it. She's inside of it. The good news is she brought him down with her unless it makes a save. Dex. It does not. So it scrabbles. So now she's inside with it, and we won't even roll. She's in close proximity. She's got claw attacks, bite attacks, wing.
There's just like
inside of this little box.
sawdust just explodes out of the
Pieces-
hole.
pieces of wood.
Yeah, it's a card.
Wood sounds coming.
Tell her we need big chunks to fix the wagon.
Yeah.
Oh no, the problem is that she's inside the wagon doing this. So
She's
some of
already
those-
sawed it up in a
Chunky.
nice block.
No, some of the stuff that's being thrown out as bits of the wagon because she's inside of it tearing him up.
Jesus.
We can steal another wagon.
Getting
It's
a little
okay.
teary-eyed.
We paid for this one. Wraith paid for
I
this
paid
one.
for this one. My wagon, damn it.
It's okay.
Glenn
Semantics,
tried.
What's next?
Okay. Attacks on you guys.
Hooray.
You don't have any on you anymore, Valere, so
Nope.
this will be on Wraith. 16? 17.
17 attacks.
Ooh, maxed out. 7 points of damage.
Woohoo!
Not dead yet.
Oh, you did.
You no longer get your dex modifier, so what is your armor class without dex?
It is
12.
12. Okay. It hits you twice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
Bye.
8, 9, 10, 11, but the 8 is halved because of your no resistance, right? Because you're still.
Yep.
So it's only 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm at 1.
It's okay, we die together besides the strong guys.
We ride together, we die together.
He's
So I
supposed to
should've
be one
bought
of the
a
strong
camp here
guys.
last time.
He,
The
did,
one
he didn't
that's-
know he's strong.
Who, this one's over here not engaged with anybody?
He just
This is the
woke
one I
up with
killed.
us.
No, clear over there.
This one? This
It's engaged.
Yeah, okay, I didn't say. Okay.
Engage with death.
Good. Good. No, you can leave it there. The dead one, leave it where it was. It's fine. Just wanted to make sure. And the letter's action.
Okay, I'm going to break out of this. Do
Strength.
you want me to help you or should I heal him?
He's fine.
He can cast fire stuff.
We saw flames go shooting out of the wagon a second ago.
Do you need the help right now?
Mommy, I don't
Okay.
want the last
I'm going to assume
anymore.
that you were saved by Snowy.
Yeah, can can you move me to where he was? Where since I brought
Yeah.
him up?
Okay, 'cause he's-
Alright, just making sure.
Okay, so
Alright, you gotta break out.
okay, plus so 15.
got out.
I'm gonna run over here and attack this guy. Is there charges in 5th?
For what?
If you have the charger feet.
Okay, never mind. You just get a bonus to hit.
Yeah,
Regular
yeah.
feet.
It used to be shield rush and a bunch of other stuff they don't have anymore.
Ugh. Okay, so that is a 17 to hit.
17 to hit. Are you hitting to do bless on him or hands on him or
No,
No,
To
he's
hit
just
the
trying to hit
boss.
the big guy.
a 17?
to get him off.
17 will miss.
Darn the sword!
Darn this fold-up sword.
Yeah.
Glenn.
Oh wait, no! I get a
I'm-
+1 from the sword to hit.
Yeah, well that's your total modifiers. I thought you had that are included in your modifiers.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so +1.
So
You
then
made
it's
it.
18.
Okay, you hit.
Nice. Remembering pluses, guys.
Lucky.
Remembering pluses. God damn this D6. Okay. 7 plus 4 is 11.
Slash.
7, 11.
Oh, that's slashing, isn't it? Not dead yet.
He's dead, Jim.
Glenn.
I'll fix that soon enough.
Glenn.
I'm at 0 hit points and I have no death saves, so
Right.
I wake up in 1d4 hours with 1 hit point.
Unless somebody, somebody
Yeah.
actually wakes you
So
up.
I can't do anything. I can't prepare a
Does
reaction.
lay
Right.
on hands take a full action?
Yes,
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
the
'cause
only
you're actually calling upon the name of whatever deity.
The nice part is you could choose how much you give, so you can basically go, okay, I need. to
Oh,
give
so
full-
it's a democratic
exactly.
charity system.
Exactly.
Give as much or as little as you like.
Exactly.
Okay,
1.
Yes, because I totally deserve it.
Thugrum.
I'm gonna try to break out of these vines again.
Because you're not in imminent peril anymore.
It's a
He is.
15.
Granted,
Yeah.
if I take any hits right now, it's critical, which could kill.
17.
He's fighting the boss alone.
Yay!
I understand.
You can now move.
Just hopefully no mobs come after me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna swing on this creature.
Okay, roll it.
I'm sure Snowy will save.
15.
She breathes cold air over
Modified?
me. Die.
Miss. Oh wait,
That's
you're
to
not on
muzzle
the
your
boss.
cheek
You're right.
away.
The other one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah.
one.
So that
That's
does
me
it.
to death saves
That's it?
with hard scales.
Cool.
Sure,
both
skin,
hand 1d10.
no.
8.
Plus your strength.
That's strength.
11.
13.
Well,
Oh, 11, sorry. Help me.
Not dead yet, but it's pissed off using edged weapons again. Stop it!
No, it's a
Oh.
hammer.
Oh, it's a hammer.
He's just bonking it on the head.
He's breaking the
Go to
twig.
sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Like Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay, Hulkbuster.
Veronica.
Exactly.
Lampit.
Are either am I in sight of either? Like, can I see those two?
Yeah, you should be.
You
able to
see them
by
across the
water.
writhing brambles.
All right, can I use magic missile?
Sounds so
Of course you
magical.
don't.
No, use fire.
Don't you dare.
Magic missile is
Why?
a guaranteed hit and
Yeah.
it'll miss.
Yeah, it's guaranteed hit.
I didn't know that.
Unless you throw 10 of them at once.
I want 2 on the main boss and 1 on the other one.
I didn't do that.
I don't think you can see the main boss.
Yeah, the main
There's
boss.
bushes and a tree in the way.
Yeah, remember that green
I
stuff
cast
kind of
magic
covers.
missile into the
that's his
darkness.
cover.
But you
You
can
see
see this
mine.
guy.
You can see
Like,
that.
he's
one.
getting hit with 3 magic missiles.
Okay.
I need
Roll
D4.
3d4.
Yeah.
Plus 1 to each one.
Take my D4.
Here you go.
3d4 plus 3.
Take my
Don't
axe.
roll mine,
Why?
because I rolled 2 1s with it.
Fine.
Dude, there's
Or
one
maybe
right there.
roll it. It's charged
Here,
up for
would you like
It's
glimpse?
charged up.
It's
No,
charged.
no, right.
One more
Everybody
time.
have D4s.
He has
Would you like
Charge.
glimpse?
Okay.
I'll throw this one just because it looks dope,
Hell yeah.
and I can't pick it up.
You're not worthy. You're not worthy. Here you go.
Was it 3, right?
That is the sharpest D4 in
Wrong.
the world.
I hope it stabs the opponent
Find the
in the
sharpest
side.
one. One day.
Thorn dice. No,
I had a
7,
villain named
8.
Thorn Dice for a while.
11.
Wow, my game 1.
11.
11 damage.
All right, one of these is yours, and one of these is yours. Yours is the non-rainbow looking one, right?
Yeah. This is the gold, mine's the rainbow.
I can pick this one up.
Mine's too sharp.
All right, Bardova.
Is there a real difference between these?
You were entangled. You were grappled. You must make your strength check or get thrown prone.
Strength check.
Mine's sharper.
That's it.
15.
Made it.
But yeah,
Woo!
feel the difference.
Yeah.
Now you can move. Now you still aren't going to be able to fight. You still don't have a hand action because you had to use your action to fight, but you have to get out. But you can at least move. You move it half rate inside the
and then
entangled
roll,
area.
my action would be what?
Your action was to break free.
Okay. So I no longer have an action.
Right. Your action is gone, but you can still move. Get you out of the vine so you don't have to worry about saves anymore.
That's exactly what I'm
So that'd be running around the back of the wagon.
There's no one over there to be afraid of now.
Yeah, the dragon's done.
So, Snowy
Is
kind
it is it still centered on him, or is it centered like over here?
The center over there. That's what I'm saying. Once you go around behind the wagon, you're safe.
Do I have full move? Full movement?
You'll lose half of it for 10 feet, and then that means you still have a total of 20.
Would I be able to cross the water?
Yeah, if you make a
Recommend
dex
it.
save, or you can jump it.
Just go around the cart.
Yeah.
Better that way. You're
You
still.
want to jump the You want to jump the river?
I want to jump the river.
He wants to jump the river. Before
We're-
or
we're
after the
jumping the
before or
streams
after
again.
the split?
He's right here.
Before the split, right there.
Yeah, go ahead.
9.
Oh, he's in the water.
That's
Roll a
He's
D,
all
roll a
washed
D,
up.
D6 for me.
He's gonna be stuck again.
1.
Okay, move him 10
Yes.
no, 2 inches.
Whoop, whoop.
There you go. Yeah, down's fine because he's prone. He's in the water.
He took a Viking burial.
He hit one of these, and
Well, and the water is surprisingly fast moving and extremely cold.
Mm.
like,
Well,
right
would
in.
would the flow be changed by the frozen lake?
When he gets to the lake,
You want to smash it too.
Oh no, he's gonna be trapped under the ice with all the dead things.
damn.
Oh, no.
You better get out, bro.
okay.
I'm sorry, I gave him that idea.
No, he can throw me.
Grab onto his leg when you're going.
You're welcome.
Take him with you.
To think there was
Entangle
nothing
me.
dead in there
I know.
before. There was just a couple of badgers minding their own business.
I'm gonna shout at the creature to entangle me, please.
I bet
I
you
want to be
can't.
one with the trees.
I bet you can't lock me down.
you won't
What's the
do
matter,
it.
chickens? Come on. Okay.
Who's up?
Whoever's
Well, that was
back.
Bardova's turn, so it's back to Wraith.
You can do
See
it.
if I can actually hit him this time.
As he's
in the
going
face.
down the stream, he gives him bardic
Drop the axe
inspiration.
and hit him in the chin.
Finally, 18.
And finally hit. Yay.
No, but you should.
You don't even have to roll. You failed
I
to
have
save.
reach in for the water.
The tree just
You don't have
explodes
to.
into splinters.
You don't have to.
I
Alright.
did
I'm
that.
gonna try to get out.
So, since he died,
Try and swim
Thanks
with it
to
and swim that
Hexblade's
way.
curse, I redeemed
I know. You get twice as much.
Like you're going like this down.
back to 21.
Oh, cut left.
I'm feeling good.
However, you also are now in berserk mode.
Hello.
Exactly. That blood feels real good. So you also get a bonus action.
Bonus action?
Mm-hmm.
I will.
Not a bonus action, an additional action.
An additional action.
It's like you were instantaneously hasted for this round.
Okay. So for my bonus action, I'm going to move my hex to this tree. Over here, that's facing Thugum.
Dum, dum.
You see the emblems pair again.
All right. Then I'm
That's
going
handy.
What have you done, my
to take
friend?
a swing on this one.
He has a friend that helps. Till he doesn't.
Is that one dead? The
That
boss
is
one?
a
Yeah.
24 to hit.
The boss?
Boss is still alive.
No, he's done.
Now he finished the boss.
Never mind.
7 slashing and 2 necrotic.
Good 1-2 punch. Double kill.
Do you
Actually did because he's been beating the crap out of it. So yeah, he does kill the second one too.
Double
Yeah.
kill.
I help, guys!
D is
Make a Constitution save.
All of us? Or just
No, just him.
Combat over.
No, not necessarily.
Modified 20.
Modified 20.
Yes.
Pick another target within 15 feet of you.
Don't you dare swim.
Not
He has
me in
no
the
choice.
water.
A
Yeah.
target.
He has one
Doesn't
health.
matter.
Rolling a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Me.
1.
Jeffrey had one health.
Yeah, I was like,
Hit me.
Hit me! Do it!
I want you to do it.
25.
He's just walking
You
around
hit
with a
me.
Tommy gun.
you
Hit me!
9
Okay.
slashing.
Make a wisdom save.
Oh no.
13.
Yeah, you immediately know what you've done. You're able to, you wind it down, but you've already laid the blow into him.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, he hits you, and you just see the look on his face. He realizes what he's done.
When his arms are still like this,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna bear hug him. Hard. Strap his arms
Like,
and weapon
too
between
hard.
us.
I'm just gonna dissipate my weapon.
Okay.
Do I need to roll something?
No, you just got him.
Gonna no do that.
Yeah, I don't
Can
know
you guys
what
help
just
me out of the
happened.
river?
yeah. I was gonna
Oh,
say, I'm
hi.
just gonna
But
reach in
let's
and grab him
save
out.
the bar.
Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. He's going to remove another d6 before you can react. So roll another d6 for me.
Now, can I try to swim this side of the river?
Yes, but that's when you get to there. We got to see whether you get
That's a
there or
bad
not.
idea.
4.
4. So move him 4 spaces.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're
He's
at
right. He's right next to me.
You're at the, you see him in the water
Can I-
splashing. Now, are you trying to swim to the other?
Oh, but he's on that side is the problem.
Can I jump
I'm
in to stop him?
Not this round because you just hugged him.
Okay.
So literally, you're hugging him. You guys are like embracing, like, don't do that
They're
anymore.
having a moment.
Oh, I can't believe that.
And he's like, no.
What the hell was that?
He just floated down things.
No, he's going. Oh.
You know, I like to picture him playing going down the river.
I'm just
Do you know the
floating
way
on my
back
back
to town?
playing the
Yeah,
loop.
it's back the
Oh,
way
no,
to cave.
no, your loot is on the bank back there. You
Oh,
actually would
Good.
not.
No water
I
damage.
can't lose another one.
No water
He
damage.
starts certain first flute. It's like,
Okay, so that was actually Wraith's action and Valir's action. So we're back to Glenn, since they're all gone. Oh, there's one of them left, isn't there?
No, they're all dead.
Okay,
Yeah, I just.
This is
just
a
didn't top
poof.
them over. Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot to talk.
what about the one behind the cart over there?
it's already dead.
That was one of the ones that was inside this.
Yeah, the one that fell in was Snowy. Snowy climbs back out, and she does.
Covered
She
in sawdust.
actually she comes out smiling, pieces of wood in her mouth, and you just see the last of like the one part of the wagon that wasn't broken, like
Just
falls
collapses.
and collapses.
So now there's not even a wagon there.
But we have 3 horses.
4 horses.
No, 3.
Three.
One
One of them ran
I'll
off.
be riding 3 white horses when they come.
Well, theoretically, the fourth one can't. Will
All
more
right,
than
well,
likely
I'm
not
gonna
be
start
far.
dragging him towards the group,
Okay.
since he's just unconscious over there.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
Mother, I don't
You can
want
do
my
a farmer's.
vegetable
You can do a
sauce.
fireman's.
Guys,
That's what I'm saying.
Grease
I'm
them
just
up and slide them.
Guys, the bard is in peril. I must save him.
I'm trying to save the gnome brethren. So I'm just
I
walking
got it.
over with
I got it. So Glenn gets.
Mother, I don't
Glenn-
want to eat my vegetables.
Shut up. Shut up.
Thorgrim, you see the body floating by you in the water. What do you do?
Get him!
It's well past him.
You can chase. You can chase him down. You got enough. What's your move rate?
30.
Yeah, you can get there.
So, yeah, I'm gonna
Hey, hey, hey.
Let's move over there and try to pull him
Speak
out.
for
Go further
yourself.
down.
I got 25.
Go down beyond him
Yeah.
because you want to catch him if he misses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What
try
if he wants to
grab him
veer
out
the
of
other
water.
way?
So you can do it now, or you can assist him attempting to get out.
Assist me at times.
Assist.
There you go. That way you have a better chance of these 2 dice rolls. Alrighty. Landpip is carrying him over
Mm-hmm.
and back to Bardova.
I'm gonna try to get out.
Get advantage.
Nat 20.
There you go.
He rises from the water, just
Yeah. Actually, it's really funny is you're like
Gliding.
splash, splash, splash. Hey.
It
He stands
shallows.
up. It's high speed, but it's not very deep. He actually bumps into a rock and goes, what? Just lifts himself up and out of the
He
water.
actually sees
so.
Thugum just walk into the water
I'm
like,
gonna
yeah,
go
get
over
up.
to him. I'll give him
Come on.
a caress that's worth 3 hit points.
Yay, you got 3 points back.
Wait,
Now get off my back.
You're like just splashing.
Okay,
against
I
these
can
waters.
imagine him doing that, going, guys, is this a 3-point caress? How about a 5?
Glim is a
Then I'm
little
gonna go over
horrified.
to the splinters that I murdered over here and see if there's anything worth saving.
Kind of hard,
We should
maybe.
check the boss.
No, the
That's
boss
your
is
kill.
probably.
Well, that's your kill.
Fair enough.
I respect that.
Walk up and
My
crush
character
its
does
head
anyway.
with my hammer.
Do we truly ever kill a plant?
Yes.
I sure
Take
hope
fire
so.
to it.
In the forest, do we?
So yes.
Take fire.
If I didn't need to save
A
him,
fire
I would
can
have
lead
gone
to the
and
plants
picked up
coming
whatever
back
it is
even
and
fuller.
Is that a cantrip for
which
you?
would have been cool.
Yeah.
But,
So I just I just hold someone.
It's not like
Don't do it.
It's not like Eldritch Blast, which can basically blow everyone's head off.
That's what I'm saying. I just hold the firebolt. Don't do it.
I got Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I'm saying
Oh,
Eldritch,
we know
Eldritch Blast is
about that.
scarier.
Hey.
you are that.
The feeling when you sell your soul for a D10 cantrip.
You're
Cold
black,
Brine's
right,
better.
Cody?
Black Veil?
Yes. Okay. Emblem on the side of the creature, right where the neck connects to the sort of the head. There is an arcane symbol there that you recognize as being black vat.
Oh no!
Okay.
Kills
There's
one of your own.
no treasure. or
No
anything.
loot?
No loot.
Ugh. No, like,
What about his-
shiny
There's a loot.
gem that was their heart?
There is a loot. It's laying on the ground back over there.
I claimed this loot.
I claimed this loot.
For the bard.
I will use this
Yeah,
to
boy.
fund my excursions.
I'm
Now it's
wiping the
like
dust
a
off of
bagpipe.
it.
Yeah. If you could do that with bagpipes and just pull them out somewhere, that'd be great.
Oh, you want some bagpipes?
I mean, you're talking to the Scottish Dragonborn. I'm pretty sure there's bagpipes somewhere on
I said if we can find a goat,
If we just go to his family's house, they probably got him laying around everywhere.
I want to collect like some of the sticks that
Twigs and
The
bits from it.
Trophies.
Okay.
trophies.
The knots where the eyes were or something. Okay.
I'll fashion these into a great flute for the bagpipes.
Anything interesting
Yes.
about the one
Flutes,
item?
I
Really?
just need to find a goat to shove them into.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and since you burned him, yeah. Since you burned him, there's not. There are charred bits of him left, but Snowy pretty much finished him off. So between the two of you, there's.
Half of them are burnt, half of them are frozen.
I'm just curious if there's enough of one to make a flute out of it.
Oh, sure. I'm sure you can find pieces to make yourself a flute as well.
Let's try and make. Let's try
wood.
Magic
some
wood.
cool shit.
Yeah.
magic charred wood. It's a black flute.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna check
I-
to see if there's
Someone's
anything in the.
I would really like to.
So since we were rushing away to get out of here with the wagon, I'm gonna check the wagon's rubble to see if there's anything of value left in it.
Roll percentage dice and minus 50 on it.
So don't roll a 50.
Yeah.
100,
0.
68, 18.
No, therefore there's 18% usability. You'd have to work on it for some time. To
Can I
make
get
it.
on
I don't
one of
mean
the horses?
salvaging the thing. I mean like It was a noble's.
Oh, there is that. There is
What
that.
was there like a
So
hidden
roll a d6
compartment
for
or
me.
something?
Oh, there was actually, and I had you guys roll for it last time, and nobody found it. If you remember.
No,
So-
we didn't. We barely got into it and got out.
We
of
didn't
there
even
at the
we didn't
very
even
end.
really
Okay.
roll to see if we
So
found it.
so roll a
Nobody tried to
d6
look
for me.
either.
Fair enough.
6.
Okay. You basically found all the different places, the bouncing and the turning and the dragon falling on it and everything.
It's all in a
There's-
nice, neat pile in the middle.
Yeah, no, there's a pile of coins. There's a kind of a rose-colored cloak. There's a brace of arrows.
Bagpipes.
No.
When he said rose colored, I think they were going to be glasses for a second.
Yeah.
They
No.
were yellow veil, by the way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And there would be a paper invitation with a yellow veil seal still on it.
I will open it.
Oh, we know. That's empty text. Let's see what it says.
Okay. Yes, it's an invitation to a royal confab that's supposed to happen in Trolora. I'm sorry, in Trantor.
Isn't that where we're going?
That is where we're going.
Can
Maybe.
I
Is
get
it
on one of
when
the
we're
horses?
going, though?
Probably not.
Do I need some type of skill to get on one of the horses?
You have to have. It's not called land-based riding anymore. Now it's called animal
It's
husbandry.
writing something.
It's land vehicles.
Animal handling. They call it
Animal
animal handling now.
To calm a domesticated horse. Yeah.
What if I minor illusion a carrot in front of me? Just keep on going.
Well, that's more or less to get it to move forward. It's whether or not it'll let you on its back is the question.
Yeah, these are
Because
these
some
are
don't
draft.
like that.
These
Small,
aren't.
it would just feel like
These
a
aren't
saddle.
riding horses. These are draft horses.
So we can
They
lead
don't
them
have
to
any
water,
tack or
but
anything.
they ain't gonna let us ride them.
Yeah.
They'll have tack, but they won't have reins or.
Right. So they'll have a harness and
Yeah,
a,
they'll have the big old thing.
well, a yoke, but you wouldn't use that. You'd pull that off and then just use a bridle.
We just give
Anyways.
one person all the reins.
Anyways,
Right, so how about we go look at that mausoleum that we were going to
Yeah.
before all this shit
yeah,
happened?
let's go look.
It won't be
9:51.
here tomorrow.
Yeah.
We
We
missed
should
out.
be here tomorrow. We're out of that bubble.
I don't question anything anymore.
The bubble's wherever the bubble wants to be, man.
Yeah, the bubble chooses, you don't choose.
You don't choose the bubble chooses you.
nice.
Canny Ken.
You can't go your whole life living inside of a bubble.
Ken means no.
Okay, so as you meander over towards that structure,
Well, if we die here, we at least get it's a short funeral ride.
put her on the stairs, please.
Oh, joyous of
Nope.
joys!
Nope. Nope.
Medusa!
Well, her hair rides, but it's just not a medicine.
What is she?
Well,
Take care, lady.
Is it a Gorgon?
That doesn't look like a mechanical bull.
I know, right?
You got a brass bowl somewhere.
I got the brass one and the silver one, but brass one and steel one. No, anyway, she's standing up there, and as you approach, 4 of the nearby bushes become these.
We out.
We come in peace.
It's
We
too
tried
late
to
for
get
It's-
that.
yeah.
They just killed their leader.
She goes.
I think she's the
There
leader.
she goes again.
If they're
Well,
all
these
close-
guys have blue stuff, so
Maybe they're part of the Blue Veil.
maybe they're not horrible.
Maybe. If not, we're
I'm
getting.
very hopeful.
They're burning hands on us.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's
Hey
probably
there! We come
Delilah?
in peace.
Did you have difficulty crossing the river?
Yes.
Especially
Oh.
me.
He tripped.
Well, I did hear the crashing and the splintering of wood. I hope everyone is still surviving. I would hate to think that my vassals would have harmed any of you.
Well, they ruined our wagon and
Oh.
killed almost 2 of us.
They tend to have that
If blood's supposed to be on the
reaction
inside.
whenever they see wood fashioned to serve men.
Well, it wasn't our wagon.
I'm holding a
We were just taking it from the bastards who made it.
Can we just slowly?
Yeah. I put my loot away.
Okay, realize how big a loot is. It's gonna be kind of hard to hide that
Hold it
sucker.
behind.
This is bone, I swear.
Your
Leather.
bones.
So, what's your name?
Yeah, that's a good tough question, didn't you?
Yep.
You always make me go get the book.
I gotta make sure it's not ogre.
I just imagine she gives us her name in Primordial,
Those
so all we
ladies
hear
last
is the cracking and
The old
popping
lady.
again.
Last time.
Her name is the sounding of twigs being crushed underfoot of deer.
No, it's the sound of your hopes being crushed. That's
Do you know an old lady that
And
lives
that's a
in
very
a big
short
tree?
list.
She started talking to me about stuff I didn't want to know.
That's right, it's a plant lady and a snake lady.
Could be.
Some could say
Could you
snakes
heal?
are just
Well, it's
evil
conflicted
plants.
with the rest of
I have
the
one spell slot.
She says, I am Eldoro.
No.
Eldora.
I have 3 health. We'll survive.
Hello, my name is
So
Valer.
do I.
What purpose do you have in these woods?
I am the protector and mistress of these forests.
Aye. So why are there dead people in your lake?
Oh, that's not a dead person. I apologize.
Oh, I will. It could have fooled me.
Well, it's a kind of a creature called a kelpie.
Oh, I assumed as much. We didn't go in or drink it.
That's probably a good thing.
I'm very wise.
Yes. Well,
Very.
I and my retinue do not mean you personally any harm, but we do ask that you dispose of any wooden fashioned items or be prepared to pay a fair tax on the continuation of use of those
We
items.
have nae wood, do we, boys?
Is my
You have nae wood? I have nae wood. Do you have any wood?
How much is the tax?
Technically, my stuff.
Is this
What's your charisma?
Mine's 20.
17.
Oh God.
I forgot to add my bonuses
Pretty
to it.
For you, but one night.
But what?
Don't do it.
Oh, Do
you
it.
got invited by
do
the
it.
mistress.
When are you gonna get this chance again?
Hey, baby.
Ah, it's a
How you
splinter!
doing, Bernie? What are you doing?
No balls. Sleep with the tree. You're not down. I'm not gonna do it.
So your
Two-
wild oats.
2 arguments against it: sap and splinters.
She's telling you you could keep your wood if you give her your wood.
Hey, there is no love like a tree's love, for a tree's love is eternal.
The giving
So,
tree?
so what should I be doing with this then? The loot.
Well, you either give it to me and I destroy it appropriately, or you spend the night with me and you get to keep it.
Can I just break it in half and keep the 2 halves?
Why would I do that?
Because then it's
The
not
wood needs to
mine.
be returned to mulch.
What would you like to do
He's
on
gonna use
your
mending on it.
night?
That would be between myself and himself.
Aye, but as the captain of him, I
He laughs.
set up any sort of ventures. He
What's
may
your
be
charisma?
20.
This is my manager.
Just a moment.
We have a very charismatic party. Actually, no, because
She wants
he was
him.
18.
One night with
17.
She wants the
17,
dragon.
20, 20.
For his loot.
Aye, but he's prettier than me.
You got a higher charisma?
No, we're tied. We both have 20.
Both.
I
Same
got
time.
it. How about a half?
No.
all of us?
It's real simple.
all of us.
She turns to the retinue. Retinue talks in that weird language for a little bit. She turns back around and says, "All but the gnomes will suffice."
She wants
Hey,
that's my idea.
it's not about the size, it's
What's
about the
your charisma?
motion in the ocean. I'll remember that.
Oh,
Do you
well.
really want to
That's
be
okay.
doing this?
That's okay.
You
He's
got
uglier
okay,
than
no,
no.
yeah. Was
But
that?
he's green.
She's
You
judging
know,
us on size.
No, we don't do their kind.
What do you mean their
I
kind?
respect you for that choice.
You're both gnomes. You.
That's
They
valid.
want their trees to go bigger, not smaller.
It's not about
That's-
the size.
That's a valid.
The
That's
motion
valid.
in the ocean. You know what I'm saying?
Are we agreed?
Take it.
I'm down. You down?
You guys can you guys can end up on like
Alright.
Neverwinter Hub.
Who's the highest level?
Gross.
We're tight.
You jump on the grenade.
Someone's
You
got to
both
bite
take
the
the ugliest
That's
one.
not-
Shall we venture into the
There aren't
lab?
any-
You
Okay,
take the ugly
they're all
one,
19s.
says to a tree.
They're what?
They're all 19s in charisma. They
They're
have no
all
ugly ones.
attractive.
Exactly. That's why I'm okay with
So,
this.
My
Are you
standards
sure?
have been
I-
met.
Perhaps
if
I
you
just play
can
it.
promise the safety of me and my crew, I will sacrifice myself
Perhaps they partake and I
in
just play music.
That's not how this works,
the
Bubba.
proceeds of my duty.
What if I take his spot?
No, well,
No,
you
no.
have to be here. You have to be here to take care of the horses and make sure we keep our promise and bring them back at the end of one night.
I can't
Sure.
lose another instrument.
Just know
Exactly,
that
so
if
just
anything
do it.
I only
happens
have
to
a
me,
flute.
you'll have a
I
very
can't
pissed off
speak while I
dragon
use a flute.
coming for you.
Fire
Just letting
dragon.
you know.
Mad fire dragon.
Where
Ve-
is Snowy
very
in all
angry.
this? We don't have a carriage to hide her in
She's
anymore.
probably breaking up the last bits of the
She's
carriage.
probably yeah, well, because once she starts biting the wood and she's like, oh, there's some that's unmarked.
So wait, you just left Snowy with the remains of the fallen enemies
Yeah, next
away
to our
from
camp.
To be
outside?
fair, she can rip those things apart quite easily.
Well, not only that, she's just mowing through it, and she's actually helping them too because she's finishing the demolition of the wagon that
She
was
probably
left.
found like a brass bit and is just chewing on it like a chew
Smart
toy.
target.
And then toss it in the air and go eat some
Sprint
away.
away.
And come back
She's
over
gonna
here.
bring us
Fast.
back like a
Jump over the river.
Knuckle lamp.
Yeah.
She's
No.
gonna chew it on for the
Okay.
last
Look, if
hour.
you guys
So
don't
we are
own
agreed?
these trees and get us this free tax,
Let's go.
y'all better do
Sure.
that.
Let's go.
So can me and him take a short rest while they do that?
That's really funny. That is really, really funny because they don't know. They I think he, as a player, knows this, but yep, and he probably knows this as well. One night with the Dryad is 100 years.
Oh.
You guys are out of the story, metaphysically in the story, for 100 years.
That'll be fun.
So
No,
unless
it
you
just
guys,
sucks
you're
that
taking
gnomes
out-
don't
no,
live
You're not
that
taking
long.
a short
No,
rest.
no,
you're
no,
taking
here's the
a
point,
lot
though.
of short rest.
you guys as gnomes know this or think about it at least, and you start checking and remembering. Oh,
History check.
crap. So next week's
I'm
going
a
to start
rock
with you
gnome.
having to find a way to rescue them because you cannot let them
Death
stay
by
100 years.
snoo snoo.
Death
wait,
by snoo
wait,
snoo.
is next week gonna be a no buddy comedy?
It's going to be a gnome buddy comedy.
Sick.
To
We're
be
gonna start
fair,
off-
Friday
got
is
3
the
health.
day of buddy comedies because it was for like 4 weeks straight. It was me,
Just-
someone else.
That's right. You just walked out who that other person was. Not only that, it allows us to start the adventure earlier so we can be in the adventure by the time our late players get here. So we can start earlier at 6 o'clock.
I don't know how we're gonna do this, but come with an extra character.
No. He's saying bring a buddy. He's going to go get a friend.
No, I mean roll
Well,
another character.
actually,
We're
rolling
it'll
up
be a
on
real
them.
buddy comedy because it'll be them two and a little dragon.
That's true.
Ooh. Hey,
But
go
I'm
slow,
relying
you can
on
ride
your
the
nose.
dragon.
You ride on the
You
dragon,
can ride.
bursting through the ceiling.
Just real quick, I'm gonna teach Snowy just to go wee woo wee woo wee woo as we're
Nice.
riding it.
I'm,
She'll work on it.
I'm just thinking of Harry and the Hendersons.
Pretty much.
This is gonna suck.
All right.
Good
I
luck.
got
Or
three
it's gonna
health.
be awesome.
And we'll
Come
do.
next week for a really
Yes.
funny show,
Yes,
guys.
next week's going to be hilarious.
Come
Thanks
next week.
very much for watching the streams, guys. Make sure you catch up with us. I saw that. I hope they didn't.
It was below the camera.
Yeah. I hope. But make sure you catch us also on Mondays, and we may be doing a premiere, like a preview on Sunday. So we're working towards building a Sunday episode. Check out the Patreon and a lot of the information on that as well. Patreon button is down at the bottom of the screen when you get a chance to take a look at that. I'm Jonathan Albin. This is the Game Market. I'm the Game Market Guru. This is NycosDnD, the Fellstone Chronicles. Thanks, guys. See you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Peace to the Middle East.